take a quick second here.
Mike Conley steps to the mound, he said it's.
Clips, and then we will.
This far enough? A little bit farther.
The game.
Attaboy.
Sorry.
All right, Mike. He wants the whole 190 feet here. Mike Ostrich, let's give it up for Mike. Just a bit outside. Nice job.
Merchant corporate sponsors are Merchant Park Concession, Kick 106.7, the 2019 Merchant corporate sponsors are the 2019 Merchant corporate sponsors are Kick 106.7, KCIM 1380 92.5, 93.7 KKRL. And now, on to the broadcast booth. He's One Stop, Anytime Fitness, Ike Allen Distributing, Merchant Park Concession, Culver's, Giant Seeds, Pit Stop Auto Wash, Platinum Fitness. And now, on to the broadcast booth. Welcome back to Merchants Baseball. Former head baseball coach for the Carroll High Tigers, Chris Ostrich, threw out the first pitch. And, get a little harassment from the locals. So, lead off for the A's will be Will Hannafin, Holt, Andrew Polsey, Noah Machado, Chandler Davis, Noah Ventura, Nash Adams, Joe Kelleher, and Davian Dido. First pitch underway. It's going to be in there for strike one. We'll start this game off. Here's your pitch. This was high ball. Around the horn for the Merchants. Outfield is Wallace, Hughes, Costa, Berg, Johnson, Hanson, Larkin. Around the infield, Reynolds will be behind the plate. There's a pop foul. It's going to get out of play. Yep, just out of play. And Chris Christoviak will be the pitcher tonight for the Merchants. Jeff Honnold here with you. Hopefully we'll get Doug Wanger coming in. He had celebrated a birthday with his daughter. She's a softball player and had the night off. So he's able to spend some family time together. So we'll do this. 1 ball, 2 strikes, pitch on the way. Side. Glad you're here with us. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Pitch on the way. Foul ball. Drifting to the right. Larkin chasing after it. Was going to run out of the room. And hit the bleachers down on the first base line. And we'll reset. Merchants on a 6-game losing streak. Our coach just not able to get those hits strung together. Getting some hits, but not enough of them. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Foul back. Reset again. I want to thank CTC Aerosmith for being here. It's former Devlon. The Collins Aerosmith. Our sponsor here tonight for the Merchants. Thank you again to them, bringing out their employees. Pitch on the way. 2-2. Be a hard hit ball. To be snagged over there by Johnson, thrown over to first, and in time.
Nate Johnson.
Great Johnson that time with a great throw.
First round number 1. That'll bring up shortstop number 12, Peyton Holt.
And that'll be the first out of the game. And that'll bring up Peyton Holt. Peyton is playing shortstop. 1 out, top of the first inning. Pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball out to left field. Chasing after that one is Wallace. He's not going to get it. It's going to get in the gap. Grounding first, headed to second is Holt, and he will go for third, and he will make it with a stand-up triple.
Stand-up triple for Holt. Puts him safely at first. That'll bring up first.
So Holt with a triple, and that's going to bring out the number 3 batter, Andrew Palsy. He is the first baseman. Holt running so fast he lost his helmet. So Holt, Peyton Holt, is at third base with 1 out, and that'll bring up the left-hander, Andrew Palsy. Pitch on the way. He fouled back, strike 1. Glad you're able to join us tonight. Beautiful night for baseball, Carol. Got a little threat of rain, dark to the north of us here. But hopefully we'll get in just a couple spotty heavy rain showers. That misses inside, ball 1. It's 77 degrees here tonight. We've got a 13-mile-an-hour wind kind of coming out of the southeast. We've got a little bit of showers about 40, 50 miles away. It's a small spot, but it's got a little red in it, so we'll see if we get going. 1-1 now. Should be a chopper foul down third baseline. So it'll be unlucky if we do get it. Have to hit us just perfect here, but we're in Iowa this time of year. Threats always there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, first inning. Runners at third base. Pitch on the way. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Top of the first, runners at third. And he gets him on strike 3.
Noah Menchaca.
So strike 3 called. And that'll be the second out. And Machada's up to bat now. Machada is our batter. Machada. 2-0, 2 outs. Holt got on base with a triple. That's going to miss outside. 3-0 now. Three balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runners at third base. Pitch on the way. And he's going to walk him.
Menchaca draws the walk. That'll bring up designated hitter number 18, Chandler Davis.
And that'll bring up the DH, Chandler Davis. So runners at the corners, 2 outs now. Beautiful night here. Threat of rain. Set, pitch, foul back, strike 1. Again, thank you to the former Delavan. It's called Collins Aerospace now. We're bringing their employees out to the ballpark. Beautiful night here. Got a little slight chance of rain. Looks like there's a swim meet going up the hill. Pitch on the way. So miss high. 1-1 now. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's your pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good looking pitch that time. Brad Kostoviak. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at the corners now. Top of the first inning. Merchant's looking to get out of this one. Here's your pitch. Ooh, it was just low, ball 2.
Go get it, bud.
2-2 now. Thunder wearing the baby blue pants, red jerseys. Pitch on the way. Be a sharply hit ball to Larkin. He's going to take it unassisted to get out of the inning. So they're going to end up with no runs, one hit, no errors, and they're going to lose 2. We're coming back here after this
Again, a special thanks today.
The 2019 Merchant corporate sponsors are Sparky's One Stop, Anytime Fitness, Ike Allen Distributing, Merchant Park Concession, Culver's, Giant Seeds, Pit Stop Auto Wash, Platinum Fitness, and now on to the broadcast booth. I'd like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Commercial Savings Bank, Drees Company, Raccoon Valley Electric Co-op, Mid-Iowa Insurance and Real Estate, Charlie Steakhouse, Southside Lounge, Carroll Dental Associates, AAA Seeds, Barron's Construction, Roselle Mutual Insurance, Johnston Communications.
Please visit jobs.com.
Welcome back to Merchants Baseball here. Jeff Honnold with you. Up for the Merchants here in the first inning will be Mike Wallace, Tate Johnson, Dick Super, the DH, Ben Berg, Brendan Larkin, Frederick Reynolds, Chase Costa, Dalton Hughes, and Ty Hansen. Round the horn for the A's will be Adams, Hannafin, and Kelleher out in outfield. Minchkata, Holt, Ditto, and Pulsey, and Ventura will be behind the plate. And they're throwing Spencer Davidson tonight. So Merchants getting ready to go here. Davidson does not tell me where he is from, so we'll have to just kind of go with that. That'll bring up Mike Wallace. Cardinals need to get Merchants need to get something going here. We've really struggled lately trying to get our offense going. So hopefully we get going here tonight. Get going early. So Mike Wallace will be up. He is the right field or left fielder tonight. He digs in. Here we go. First pitch is going to be a hard hit ball out to left field. Going back. It's going to be all the way to the fence. That's at least a stand-up double. He's digging. Ball comes in quickly. He's going to hold him with a lead-off double. Great way to start tonight. So a double for Wallace. Now bring up Ted Johnson. Ted playing shortstop tonight. He made a great play from bottom half. The runner at first base. See if he can double that up now by getting a big hit and a run on board. Tate digs in. Comes set now. Runner at second base. Bunt attempt. That'll miss for strike one. He misses the ball. Mike staying alert out there at second base and holds up. Lots of activity going on at the Merchants. They're all standing up, cheering their teammates on. So Chet now looks at strike one. Pitch on the way. A high fly ball to the second baseman. He's underneath it. And he'll make the play. So Johnson flies out. That's going to bring up the DH. Supple. Nick Supple.
And now your designated hitter. From Stolen, Iowa, number 8, Nick Supple.
Nick is going to dig in here with one out and run at second base, trying to drive in the run. Got about 13-mile-an-hour wind blowing basically from center to left. Nice easy breeze, not enough to keep the flag out. Not a whole lot there. So one out, runner at second base for the Merchants. Pitch on the way. That's in there for strike one. Had the cowbells out earlier down here to the right. See if they can get those around them. They were looking for any reason to get them going. Nice crowd so far. Guess we're going to be in that 300-400 range so far. Here's your pitch. Outside. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out here. We're in first. Pitch on the way. Oh, that's going to go all the way past the catcher on a wild pitch. And that'll get Wallace to third base. 2 balls now, 1 strike on that wild pitch. Supple's going to look at this hitter's count here, see if he can't at least get a fly ball and drive in a run. Way outside again, 3-1. Catcher did a good job of snagging that one where we had a run. See the Winterbores are here, made it back from Haiti on their mission trip. 3-1, 1 out, runner at third base. Supple at bat, pitch on the way. This is way outside, that's going to score a run. On the wild pitch. 2 wild pitches. Yeah, runner at first base, 1 out. Now that's going to bring up Ben Berg.
From Carolina, third baseman number 12, Ben Berg.
So Ben is up, 1 out. Ben will go from Carroll Product. That one's in there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base is Supple. Pitch on the way. It's outside, 1-1. Again, we're only going 7 tonight. It's Thursday night game, so we'll go 7 innings. We'll be back here tomorrow night. Storm Lake. That'll be 9. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's your pitch. Supple goes. That one's low for ball 2, and he's going to have stolen base. One ball, 2 strikes. Now Supple in scoring position for the cleanup hitter, Ben Berg. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. High. 3-1. Sure, Ben has the green light. They've been having trouble scoring, so anything in that zone that he wants to hit, I'm sure they're going to let it go. 3-1 now. Here's the pitch. There's going to be a high fly ball out to right field. It's going to get down. They're going to send him. Play at the plate, and he is going to be out. So Berg with the base hit.
Base hit by Berg. Supple take out a home run number 2.
And then it's going
Comes
to
to
be
plate here, Merchant, first baseman.
7. Put up.
North End, Missouri. Number 6, Brendan Larkin.
With 2 outs now, Brendan Larkin's up. They're testing that right fielder's arm. He was awful shallow, so it wasn't a hard throw for him. He had plenty of time. So Supple out. And that'll bring up Larkin. He looks at ball 1. Berg at first base, 2 outs now. Coach really pressing hard, trying to get runs. Losing streak, trying to do anything kind of break it. This is down low, ball 2. Really pressing on that one, just trying to sneak a run by. Runs have been hard to come by for the Merchant, so thought he'd test it. You're going to stand up, you're on a 6-game losing streak, you're going to try everything. There goes Berg. Throws it down, but not in time. He's going to be in there with a stolen base. So Berg now in scoring position. See if Larkin can get a hold of one here. 3-0. Larkin has a green light, or if he's holding here for a walk. Frederick on deck. He's going to look at strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at second base is Berg. Larkin. Long look in now. By Davidson. He throws. Larkin fouls it off. Just missed that one. Full count now. Runner should be going on the pitch. 3-2, 2 outs. Nothing, or 1-0. Merchants lead. We're in the bottom of the first. Pitch on the way. This is high. He's going to walk it. So now runner from first to second. That's going to bring up Frederick Reynolds. He's the catcher tonight.
Coming to play Pascagoula, Mississippi. Your catcher, number 3 for Frederick Reynolds.
So Frederick's going to dig in here with 2 outs, see if he can't extend this lead. 1-0 lead so far for the Merchants. They've gotten that 1 run on 2 hits so far. Frederick now. Set. Pitch on the way. He's going to foul that one off. Strike 1. Nice crowd here. About 73 degrees. Slight breeze. Going across the diamond. Right to left. Frederick. Oh, step back now. Davidson does. Berger's getting a pretty good lead. He's about even with the shortstop. 2 outs. Pitch on the way. That's going to go, that's going to hit him. That's going to load the bases. That's going to hit him. Couldn't tell if it hit him or went behind him. Either way, that works. Base is loaded. That's going to bring up the right fielder, Chase Costa.
Right fielder from Hilo, Hawaii. Number 20,
Chase Costa is from Hawaii, so he's going to win the Farthest Player Award. We did have one from, I think Storm Lake has one from Australia, so he might win that one. But right now we got one here from Hawaii. Costa, here's your pitch. This is low, ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 outs for the Merchants, 1-0 lead. Now it's 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. It's outside. 3-0. He's got nowhere to go here with him. So he's going to have to come to him. Costa's going to be digging in. Sure, he'll take an RBI walk. And that he does. RBI walk.
Scores. Mark in the third.
Reynolds the
second. That'll bring up the center fielder from Adel.
And that's going to bring up the center fielder,
Dalton.
Dalton Hughes. Dalton is from Adel. He just joined the club here a few days ago. That's going to bring up the pitching coach for Corenda. Bases loaded now, 2-0 for the Merchants. Beautiful night here at the ballpark. We're only going 7 innings. Merchants trying to break this 6-game losing streak. Do whatever it takes right now to try to get some runs on. Keep that train moving. A lot of space here. We're under playing really shallow. If you can get one in the gap, it's going to clear the bases. One of those parks that you haven't played here much before, you want to stay deeper. It can definitely get you, want to play no doubles here, because they can burn you in a hurry. So Dalton Hughes is in. He's number 8 hitter. 2 outs. Here's your pitch. That's again for strike 1. 0-1 now. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. 2-0 Merchant lead. Inside, ball 1. Get a big crowd up the hill for the swim meet. Brought quite a crew in these summer leagues when it comes to swimming. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. With Chopper towards first. He scooped up to be raced, and Hughes is going to dive. He's going to score 2 on the RBI. So Hughes with the base hit.
Hughes beats out the
2 RBI.
Larkin scores, Reynolds scores.
Reynolds is going to score, and Larkin's going to
Merchants
score.
are scoring. They beat 4-0. Out to the plate.
And Costa is going to get
Setting
second.
in the ninth position, the second baseman from Edmond, Oklahoma.
So
Number
just what
2,
the doctor
Ty
ordered
Hansen.
here. And that's going to bring up Ty Hansen. He's going to look at ball 1. So number 9 hitter is up. Runners at first and second. 2 out. Bottom of the first. 4-0 Merchant lead. Pitch on the way. He's going to catch the corner. Strike 2. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Beautiful night here. Chance to come on out to the ballpark. A little overcast. I think they're going to sneak away without getting this rain. Here's your pitch. That's in there for strike 2. Check the weather radar. 77 degrees here in Carolina. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Way outside. 2-2. Yeah, there's a little bit of rain, but it's been breaking up, so I think we're going to be all right. 2-2, 2 outs. Runners at first and second for the Merchants. 4-0 lead. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He's going to get a strikeout.
Hansen
But the
goes down
Merchants
and
are going to
strikes
get
for the
4
Merchants on
runs.
the board. They score 4 runs on 3 hits.
3 hits. No errors. Leaves 2 on
No
base.
errors and 2 left on.
After 1,
Heading
Merchants
around
lead
in the
4-0.
order.
Back up to this. I'd like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bloomers Bar and Grill. Echo Electronics. Roman Stephenson Sons Construction. Gretaman Associates Insurance and Real Estate. Region 12 Council of Governments. Windstar Lines. Pro Auto. United Bank of Iowa.
Kids, don't forget to bring those foul
Back
balls
to
into the
Merchants
Tinker Beer
baseball.
Garden. Get your $1 reward.
Beautiful night here in
Braden
Virginia.
Feld has been selected to participate in today's Culver's Cone Zone contest.
The Merchants against
Braden,
Clarinda.
please report to the first base dugout now.
Merchants lead 4-0
This will take
after
place
the
after
first inning.
Merchants bat in the second inning.
For Clarinda, it's going to bring up Ventura, Adams,
Hey, it
and
looks like they're
Keller.
throwing out some cool free
6,
stuff.
7, 8.
Koozies, new cars.
The catcher
They're giving it all away.
tighten up his shoe before he got up here.
Now
There we
batting
go.
for the A's, the catcher number 15, Nathaniel Ventura.
Ventura now. Digs in, and we're ready to go here in top of the second. Pitch on the way. Actually, a foul ball, strike 1. They're throwing out, they got the young kids throwing out some gifts to people here in the stands. No balls, 1 strike. Top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. This inside, 1-1. Tyler Bruning in the house here. He's doing some really good work. You follow him on the website. Takes a lot of the pictures. Posts a lot of the 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a hard hit ball. That's going to be out to left field. Going down the left field line. Digging for 2. Nope, he's going to hold with a long single, but an overthrow. And now he's going to try it. And they're going to get him.
base hit by
So he's
Ventura.
going to be
but he
on
tried
with a single.
to go for second and is cut down for out number one.
So Ventura is going to be on with a single. And then he's going to be thrown out. 3-6.
Now batting to left fielder number 4, Nash Adams.
And Nash Adams will be up. Adams, the right fielder. That's going to be in there for ball one. One out now on that fine play. Overthrow by Hanson, or Wallace, I'm sorry. But scooped up there at first base and chucked over in time. Here's your pitch. Good, tries to frame that one. No go, says the umpire. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of second inning, 4-0 Merchant lead. Pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Snagged by Johnson. That's another fine play he made. 2 outs now. That's going to bring up Joe Kelleher.
Joe Kelleher.
He is the right fielder tonight. 2 outs now. Top of the second, 4-0 Merchant lead. Glad you're with us tonight. Stoviak's first pitch in there for a ball. 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Another foul. Strike one. A beautiful night here at the ballpark. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the second inning. Merchant next Lorenzo. Your pitch in there for a ball. Wow. Okay. Looked like right downtown, but says no. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1, 2 outs now. Stoviak's pitch. On the inside, 3-0. Looks like the rain that was coming this way broke up. That's good. There was pretty good rain in that one. Probably get this game in. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball foul. Down the left side. Out of play. Full count now. 2 outs. Stoviak's pitch on the way. Gonna lose it outside. That'll be a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Donovan Ditto.
Kelleher draws the walk. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 2, Donovan Ditto.
He is playing second base tonight. So 2 outs, runner at first base. Ditto at the plate. Here's your pitch. That's in there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Ditto's back in now. We're ready to go. Here's your pitch. Here's a hard hit ball, but foul way out the left field line. That one's out of the ballpark. He's got a little power in that bat. Got that one out of the ballpark, but foul. Kids are climbing the fence, chasing it. You get $1 for that. Right? Chase it too. 0-2 now. Here it is. One's in the dirt. Runner's thinking about going snap back to first. In time. 2-3 on that one. And that's going to do it.
Three down the hard way.
So first up, no runs, no hits.
And 1 hit, no errors,
One hit,
no one left on.
Nobody left on. So 3 up, 3 down, but that is
Follow the
the
Carroll
way to do it.
Merchants. on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
Merchants lead
Snapchat,
4-0. Back
YouTube.
after these messages.
Search Carroll Merchants.
We would like to thank these great merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bloomers Bar and Grill, Echo Electronic, Roman Stephenson Son Construction, Gretaman Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Region 12 Council of Governments, Windstar Lines, Pro Auto, United Bank of Iowa. We would like to thank these great merchant program sponsors for 2019. Anytime Fitness, Computer Concepts of Iowa, Court Street LLC, Lens Insurance and Real Estate, Litterdale Country Store, Carroll Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions. Welcome back to Merchants Baseball. Jeff Honnold here with you. Thanks to Tyler. He said people were having trouble hearing us, so he came up. We made some adjustments here. So the Merchants batted through the lineup, so that's going to bring up the top of the order. Mike Wallace, 4-0 Merchant lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Mike last time hit a double in the gap between left and center. He took second with a wild pitch and scored on a wild pitch. Digs in. Here's your pitch. Way outside and low for ball one. 4-0 Merchant lead. We're only going 7. It's Thursday. So that's week games. So we get out of here at 7. We'll be in here tomorrow night taking on Storm Lake. We will go 9. 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. That's going to catch the corner, strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike on the leadoff hitter, Wallace. He's ready to go. Bounces that one in there. 3-1 now. Catcher Ventura acted like he was going to throw it down to first base. Umpire giving a little static. Pitch on the way. Ooh, that's going to catch the corner. Full count. A little generous there. 3-2. Full count pitch on the way, and that's going to roll in the dirt. So Wallace going to be on for the second time tonight. And that's going to bring up Ted Johnson. Ted last time had a high fly ball to the second baseman. Tet's made 2 beautiful plays over there at short. One on a throw, one on a catch. So he's in, ready to go. Runner looks like he's going. He holds up. Johnson started to go. And threw the brakes on. Johnson will draw ball 1. Speed over at first and Wallace. They're going to throw back over. Back plenty of time. Got a lead going again. There he goes. Throws down. And that one's going to be in time. They're going to throw him out at second base, and that's going to bring out the first out. And Ted Johnson will be 2 balls now, no strikes. Wallace got a good jump, but that was a really nice throw that time by Ventura to get him. Pitch on the way. Fouled off his leg, strike 1. So again, Merchants are pressing it tonight. They've sent a runner from second trying to score. Got thrown out at home. But they've scored 4 so far, so far so good. Trying to break this streak here they got going on. Johnson looked at it, but held up. 3-2 now, full count. That's going to miss. There we go. Now it's full count. 1 out. Full count. Here's your payoff pitch. We have fly ball taken by the catcher for the second out.
Nice catch by
And that'll bring up the DH tonight, the 3 hitter, Nick Supel. So Nick's not playing the field tonight, getting a little bit of night off, so he's just DHing. Four nothing Merchant lead. Pitch on the way. Outside ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. 4-0 Merchant lead. Curveball's going to bend in there for a strike. 1-1. Wind's still blowing pretty good. Right field to left field. 1-1, 2 outs. Another curveball. This time is going to miss inside. 2-1. Supel last time got on with a walk. Boy, they're going to call a strike on that one too, as a curveball. And then he stole second and tried to score and was thrown out at home. Shallow right field ball. Pitch on the way. That's going to hit him. So it went one too many times inside. Supel stood there and took that curveball. Took 3 straight curveballs. And that's going to bring up the third baseman cleanup hitter, Ben Burke. Ben last time had a little base hit. That little flare went to right field where they tried to score Supel. He stole second, and he was able to score on the number hit that time by Dalton Hughes. Pitch on the way. Supel acts like he's going to go, but he doesn't. Ball 1. Really worried about these runners running down the second. So gotten into both the catcher and the pitcher's head. See if they can keep him throwing balls and walking here. Now bring up Larkin. 2 outs now, bottom of the second inning. Pitch on the way. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to go down to center field. That's going to be down with a base hit. So Berg with the base hit. And the Merchants have a little life here. And that's going to bring up Brendan Larkin. Larkin walked and scored in the first.
Brings up your first baseman.
He is the league leader in hit by pitch.
Larkin.
He has been hit, well, I've seen him 6 times here. And they said at least that many times. I think he's been 12 or 13 times he's been hit by pitch. He's a big boy. I don't think I'd throw inside, but they're trying to jam him. They don't want him to get extension. Good kid, just takes it. And they give it to him down his own dugout. So 2 outs, runners at first and second, 4-0 Merchant lead. And that one's going to be in there for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runners at first and second. We're going to pitch outside here. Oh, just missed that one with Larkin. Came back to screen on the foul ball, but just missing that one. If he'd have caught that one would give it a big ride. It might have been the softball diamond. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. He gets out a broken bat. It sounds like that's going to be fielded by the second baseman. So he'll need to check the bat on that one. They're going to get no runs on 1 hit.
Merchants, no runs on.
No hits, no errors. They're going to leave 2. Merchants lead 4-0. Back after this. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bloomers Bar and Grill. Echo Electronics. Roman Stephenson Sons Construction. Gretaman Associates, Insurance and Real Estate. Region 12, Council of Governments. Windstar Lines. Pro Auto. United Bank of Iowa. We would like to thank these great merchant program sponsors for 2019. Anytime Fitness, Computer Concepts of Iowa, Court Street LLC, Lens Insurance and Real Estate, Litterdale Country Store, Carroll Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions, welcome back to Historic Merchant Park. Jeff on there with you. Follow the merchants on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. Check out Cheryl Merchants behind the scenes looks at our players and the organization. Also, we'd like to thank our corporate sponsors, Allen Distributing, Giant Sunflower Seeds, Sparky's One Stop, Merchants Park Concessions, Culver's, Pit Stop Auto Wash, KKRL 93.7, KCIM 1380, and FM 95.1, Kick 106.7. Anytime Fitness, Platinum Fitness as well. Thank you to those. Pitch on the way. That will be a straight foul ball. Now bring back up Kelleher. Kelleher, that time was or Ditto, I'm sorry, was at the plate when the last out was made. Pitch on the way. Missed ball one. 1-1 now. Beautiful night ballpark. Hey, our friend Doug Weiniger's here. We get him in here on the headsets. It's going to be a hard hit ball. Snag by Berg. Turn and what a beautiful play. Berg that time with a snag, and then he turns and makes a beautiful play over there. Well, going to have to, you slide on over, Doug. We'll get you fixed between innings here. Doug Weiniger here with us. That was the first out of the inning. Great spinning play that time. And that'll bring up the top of the order and Will Hennepin. Pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike now. Here's your pitch. Outside, ball 2. Two and 1 now. Pitch on the way. There's a hard hit ball down the line. That is going to be fair. That's at least 2. Dig it in. Play on the way by Wallace. He's going to throw it in, and that's going to be a stand-up double. So Hannafin with a double. 1 out double. That will bring up Peyton Holt. So Peyton Holt, the shortstop, he was on with a triple last time. Got a little surgery going on. We have cords all tangled up. We'll get Doug on the air here. That one misses low for ball 1. That one's going to hit the bat, so foul ball. That should be a foul ball, so 1-1. There's Mr. Waniger. It's on the air. How
Hey,
are
Jeff, how are you?
you? I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm running a little bit late, but had a family commitment tonight that was more important than you are. So
That is not hard to believe.
no, it was tomorrow is my oldest daughter's 19th birthday, and we had to celebrate it tonight because she's got 2 ball games tomorrow night down in Red Oak. So
Yeah, really important to take care of her. 'Cause,
absolutely.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second base. That's Hannafin. Here's your pitch. Gonna miss. 2-1. Beautiful night here at the ballpark.
Didn't realize it was this humid out, Jeff.
Oh yeah. 2-1, 1 out. 4-0 Merchant lead. Top of the third. We're only going 7th.
It's always nice, Jeff, when you get off that start. We put up 4 runs in the first inning, and you don't have to keep looking back all the time. You can get a little bit more aggressive with
ball. Great play by Burks for the double play. So he's going to catch it for a F5, and then 5-4 for the double play. So no run on 1 hit, no errors. They're going to have nobody left. We are going to go to the bottom of the third. Merchant's lead 4-0 back after this. Merchant corporate sponsors are Merchant Park Concession, Kick 106.7, KCIM 1380 92.5, 93.7 KKRL. And now, on to the broadcast booth. The 2019 Merchant corporate sponsors are Sparky's One Stop, Anytime Fitness, Ike Allen Distributing, Merchant Park Concession, Culver's, Giant Seeds, Pit Stop Auto Wash, Platinum Fitness. And now, on to the broadcast booth.
Hey, check your tickets again. We got some more winners.
Welcome back to Merchants Baseball. Jeff Hoddle and Doug Waniger with us.
And number 7,
Doug, back from that family outing you had to do. Got to spend as much time as you can with that lovely family while they're still here. So.
We got Subway gift cards. And
Just a little homemade pizza and homemade birthday cake.
Even better, you didn't have to go out.
No.
Doug's not able to hear right now, so we'll try to get
Had a little golf outing at work today, so
How's that? That sound a little better for
a
you?
little better.
All right.
I don't know if it's coming through here, if I'm hearing you right out of your...
So we got Frederick Reynolds will be up. Frederick last time was hit by pitch and he scored.
Frederick's been hitting the ball well this year, Jeff. I think he had 2 base hits last ball game when we were here last Sunday night.
Yep, they're just trying to break this 0 for 6 streak they're on right now. So coach was really pressing. He tried to score Frederick from second base on a little number to right field and wasn't able to do that. Sun's coming out here now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Yeah, coach said that, they've been playing good baseball other than they just can't string any hits together. And it's really frustrating for the guys.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened last week, too.
1 ball, 1 strike now on Reynolds.
They ran into a pitching performance last week that you're not going to see very often. That kid threw, the ball kid from Ames, threw as well as anybody I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and they're usually one of the better clubs. They get a little different model there. 2 balls, 1 strike on Reynolds. 4-0 Merchant lead. There's going to be a hard hit ball down to first base. Nice snag that time by Palsy for the first out.
Yeah, it was a beautiful play. Hard hit ball, but just right-handed. He had the glove on the right side, just reached out and scooped it up.
And that'll bring up the Hawaiian, Chase Costa. Haven't got to give him much static yet. I'm sure he thinks this is cold. 4-0 Merchant lead.
Still looking for
Bottom of the third.
7:15.
Nice crowd here tonight.
Yeah, for Thursday nights, good crowd. Beautiful night for a game, though.
Was in there for strike 1. Again, thanks to Collins Aerospace for showing up tonight. Pitch on the way. That one bounces in. ball 1. So Hannafin. Costa, last time, got on with a walk, got the second. He had an RBI walk. That's strike 1, strike 2, sorry. So he had an RBI walk. You don't get those very often, but 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was going to miss. 2-2. And that time of night where that right side is going to be tough to see. They're looking right into the sun.
Yeah, Jeff, what do you know about the A's? How are
We played them the other day and lost. There's going to be a wild pitch back, so full count. We lost the other day to them. They're probably 1 division up from where we're at.
Okay.
They play in that southern Missouri, or that Missouri league. Pitch on the way.
You know, Clarinda's got a long history. If you go down there to their ball fields, their baseball field, they've got a lot of old information on the walls about former players, former major league players. I believe Ozzie Smith, as a matter of fact, is one of them that played with the Clarinda team that were down there.
They travel. They do that Missouri. They're in there playing St. Joe, that whole area. So nice that we can play them. There's a lot of history between these two. I think we used to be in that league when we first started. Pitch on the way. So it's high, ball 1. So it's nice to still have the Merchants and Clarinda playing.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize the brand of baseball that was played in southern Iowa for many years. I remember going down to Portsmouth in areas like that on Sunday afternoons, and they had baseball played by college kids that was played at a pretty good level, and they'd get great big crowds for those games.
There's throw over again, not in time. Yeah, and it's nice to see it's back. You know, we've got it back here. Carroll's a great baseball community, and like having these kids here, and it's nice being able to play Clarinda. Pitch on the way. It's in there for strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base. Dalton Hughes is the batter for the Merchants.
Looks like the A's have got the same thing going. That
runner goes. And they're going to get him.
Yeah, the throw was wide to second base, but actually it was wide to the first base side, and he threw it right into where the runner was when he came down right on top of him before he ever got to the base.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think Costa saw it coming, and wasn't able to avoid the contact.
Wasn't the cleanest catcher shortstop play you'll ever see, but
there's a
they got the job
high fly
done.
Ball to short right field. Second baseman's going to take it. So it's 3 up, 3 down the hard way. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We're going to be back after this message. Merchant corporate sponsors are Merchant Park Concession, Kick 106.7, KCIM 1380 92.5, 93.7 KKRL. And now, on to the broadcast booth. Pitch on the way. That's going to be fouled off by Palsy.
Well, Palsy's a big guy. Probably 6'5", 6'6", maybe.
Yep. So Palsy, strike 1. Lost our scoreboard for some reason. See if we can't get that back. Turn to broadcast. 4-0 Merchant lead. That's in there for strike 1.
Nice little slider, broke inside. Off-speed pitch.
2 strikes now, I guess. He called that first. He's got a delayed reaction on his call, so looks while I'm missing.
You know, a lot of umpires do that. You know, you'll hear it, and then
There'll be a fly ball short left field. Underneath that one's Walsh for the
2 or
first
3
out.
seconds later, then the arm will come out indicating it's a strike. It's a little frustrating sometimes because if you're like when you're doing this, you're trying to call the
Yeah,
game.
when you don't have headsets on, it makes it kind of different.
Number 1,
But
now batting the third baseman Noah Menchaca.
we didn't really have any way to do it. There we go.
Menchaca, the cleanup hitter, stepping in to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. There we got our scoreboard back. Just going to take me a little time to think about this while we do it. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 4th. It's outside. Beautiful night here at the ballpark. See if we can't get the official count coming up. I'm going to guess in the 400 range here on a Thursday night.
I'd say a little less than that, but pretty close.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Another good off-speed pitch from Kostoviak.
You know, I say that because he comes up with 500 a lot, and we're just a shade under that. So I think we're going to be in that high 3s, low 4s tonight.
Yeah, I guess there's a few people out there in the stands to
Yeah, you
the
don't
east.
realize how far out there. Now, so I miss.
Kostoviak nibbling at the corners there as he was up 1 and 2, so trying to get him to go for that outside pitch, and he didn't go. He laid off of it.
Another game here tomorrow night. It'll be Merchants and Storm Lake Whitecaps. Didn't chase again. Full count. Where's your ball games at tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we're down at Red Oak. We have a doubleheader against Red Oak in softball, and I'm guessing they probably do in baseball as well. So make that long trip down there.
Full count. Swing and a miss. So he gets a strikeout.
Nice pitch, well placed by Kostoviak, outside part of the plate.
Counted strikes for out number 2.
And he didn't want to stand there looking at it because it was going to be a strike either way.
Chandler Davis is up, the DH. He grounded out to first base. 2 outs now, top of the 4th, pitch on the way. Way outside.
Jeff, you remember that first ball game we did? Blankman and I were working the game the other day. They're playing so much better now than they
Yes.
were in that first ball game or two. Everything's done a lot more crisply than it was then, but the big difference is the pitching.
That misses ball 2. Yeah, and that's what you tend to find with this. You know, those guys haven't been pitching for about a month by the time they get here. And then you have them trying to get used to each other and no practices really, so on the fly. That one's in there for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. So yeah, it's a lot better brand of baseball. Come on out tomorrow. I think it's Cormark Day tomorrow. So
Is it?
see all the former guys I used to work with. There's going to be a hard hit ball to second base. And boy, it takes a hop right before it gets to him. And that's going to allow base runner on the error.
Yeah, an error on Hanson out. Is that Hanson? At second base?
Hanson, yep. Just took a bad hop right
Yeah.
before it got to him, which is odd. Usually this infield's pretty true, but had a little backspin on it and took a hop on him.
Yeah, he did a nice job of getting over in front of the ball. He was ready to field the ball. He just took a hop until the very last second, and he couldn't move his glove in time to get a hold of it.
And that'll bring up the big catcher, Nathaniel Ventura. He reached on a single, then was picked off, trying to get to second base. It'll be a hard hit ball, and that's going to get through for another base hit. So he's 2 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, that's one that wasn't hit like a rocket, but was right between the shortstop and third baseman Berg. Neither one of them can get over to it, so they got a little action going with 2 out here in the top of the 4th inning.
As Doug tells you, Nash Adams will be up with 2 outs, and he flew out to short last time up. Nice catch that time by Johnson to end that threat.
Boy, that rain really greened the infield or the outfield up again, didn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, it's beautiful here. And misses high, ball 1. One thing about it, he'll gladly turn the sprinklers on to green it right back up. But
Yeah, the outfield, the field always looks good, but it looks especially plush tonight.
yeah, it's really nice job here by Scotty Parker. That's going to be fouled off, 1-1. Scotty doing a great job. We've got a couple here that have never been to the ballpark before. We were talking. And they can't believe how beautiful this is. And then you tell them that, well, there's 3 teams that play on here.
Yeah.
So there's a game every night, and there's practices during the day. And plus you got JV and junior high and everybody else on here. They can't believe it. And nor can we. Scotty does a wonderful job.
Well, Scott does a wonderful job, and all the coaches are invested in this facility as well. I know Randy Snyder spends a lot of time here on the Kemper side, and I'm sure the Carroll coaches do as well when they're down here practice. They want to make sure that it's left in as good a shape as it was when they walked in.
So Adams took one off the foot. There looks like maybe they're going to maybe sub him out. Looks like he's going to bat and then maybe switch out. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. They'll run the bunter back at second base.
Yeah, Kristovic came off the mound and just looked him back. They want to keep that guy from getting that big lead just in case there's a base hit. Hopefully hold him at third or maybe throw him out at the plate. We had a really nice throw out from the center field the other day.
There's going to be a grounder to Berg. Berg's going to beat the runner to the bag for the putout.
Benny does a really nice job down there at third base for Carroll.
So no runs on no hits. There was an error, and there were 2 left on. We are going to the bottom of the 4th. Merchants lead for nothing. Back after this. Merchant corporate sponsors are Merchant Park Concession, Kick 106.7, KCIM 1380 92.5, 93.7 KKRL. And now, on to the broadcast booth. I'd like to thank these great merchant program sponsors for 2019. Commercial Savings Bank, Drees Company, Raccoon Valley Electric Co-op, Mid-Iowa Insurance and Real Estate, Charlie Steakhouse, Southside Lounge, Carroll Dental Associates, AAA Seeds, Barron's Construction, Roselle Mutual Insurance, Johnston Communications. Welcome back to Merchants Baseball. Jeff Honnold and Doug Wanger with you. And I want to thank our friends from Western Iowa Networks. They came down here and juiced up our internet. We realized we had it at the lowest setting it possibly be, so they gave us some more internet speed. And boy, we're cooking along. We're glad you can enjoy the broadcast here on all the Merchants channels. If you're on Dish, our friends from Johnston Communications were able to get us hooked up with the internet for that as well. They've got us all taken care of. So if you're on Dish Network, go to Community, search Carroll Merchants Baseball. You can watch it right there on your TV on Dish Network. So thank you to them for taking care of us, and we're on the way here.
Everybody's got a few more options by which to view baseball or any other activity than we did when we were younger.
You can watch it on YouTube. Just search Carroll Merchants. There's 2 channels there for it. Pitch on the way to Hanson. Swing and miss, strike 1. Or you can pick it up on Facebook, Merchants, or you can watch it on Twitter, on Carroll Merchants 7. You can check it on a couple other Facebook channels. It's in there for strike 2. So plenty of options there, about 5 or 6 channels. I think we're streaming all at one time, so kind of fun.
Umpires got a nice zone again tonight, giving the pitchers a chance to get some outs as opposed to throwing it in a real small square like we sometimes see.
0-2, and he's going to ring him up looking. That one seemed to be plenty outside, but again, like Doug said, he's giving it. So Hanson's going to go down looking for the first strike, and that's going to bring up top of the order Mike Wallace. Wallace tonight reached on a double and scored, and then he walked, was thrown out trying to steal.
Mike's been hitting the ball well. He doesn't have a lot of hits to show for it, or at least he hasn't in the ball games that we've seen. And Jeff, like we were talking, Jeff Blankman and I were talking the other day, we don't have stats available to us, so we don't know how these guys are hitting.
Yeah.
We can only go by what the activity is that we've seen when we've been at their games. But I know that he's hit the ball well. Glad to see they had a double in that first at bat.
That one's going to miss ball 1. Yeah, we just can't get the stats available to us. I'm going to try to talk with Coach and see if he maybe has something he can shoot up my way. 1 ball, no strikes for tomorrow night's broadcast. There's going to be a pop foul out of play.
It's right up here on top over on the right side of the Merchant Stadium.
I want to pass on our condolences to our friend Johnny Biter. Johnny's brother passed away yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wasn't aware of that.
Made aware of that late today. We're checking with him, see if he wanted to step in on the broadcast tomorrow night, and he's not going to be able to do that. So, condolences to our buddy there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th, Merchants lead 4-0. Mike Wallace the bat. He swings and misses for 2.
Mike had something in his eye. He backed out a minute ago after that first pitch. And
I guess it's a bug.
Yeah,
They're awful right now.
It possibly could be because he.
I must be really tasty because I got attacked yesterday on the golf course. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. As my dad says, I'm well marbled. That one's going to go back-to-back stuff. That's why I don't go in the ocean. I think a shark looked at me and said, he's finished. Time to eat.
Yeah. I think he'd swim the other way myself.
Here's a good one for you. I got kicked by a front hoof in the ribs Saturday. That is the first time. I've never been hit by a front leg in the ribs. 2-2 now. There's going to be a fly ball.
Pop fly.
And taken by the first baseman.
First baseman did a nice job of battling the sun on that play because it wasn't hit real high, but definitely in the line of the sun, and he had to fight it off and just caught it over his right shoulder or his left shoulder.
Sorry about that. Speaking of bugs, one just went in my throat. So Chet Johnson's up. He threw out to second base to start, and then he fouled one back to the catcher.
Nathaniel Ventura, the catcher for the A's, is a fairly animated young man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a pretty funny kid. Ball 1. There's going to be a foul ball. But he picked the ball up over here and acted like he was going to throw it to first base. And the umpire must have said something to him. And you could tell they were laughing at each other. So
that's good to see these kids. They're out here. I mean, they're out here to play and get better, but they like to have fun too.
1-1, 2 outs now. A hard hit ball, but foul. Chet's right there on it. He's just missing it. Hopefully he gets his timing up here because he's got some speed. We need him on base.
With a 1-2 count, I think you might see a real off-speed pitch of some sort here.
Making really good defensive plays tonight. That's going to miss. 2-2.
And just as I say that, he comes back with a fastball.
That's usually the way it works. Again, nice crowd here. Bounces that one in. It's a full count. 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. Merchants still up 4-0, and they're going to walk him. So a 2-out walk. Hopefully we make him pay for that, and that's going to bring up Nick Supple. Supple tonight got on, he walked, and then was stole a base to second, and trying to score on that short fly ball to right field was thrown out at home. And then he was hit by a pitch and got to second base on the Vindenberg hit.
See if the Merchants get a little 2-out activity here. We might look for a stolen base attempt here. I'm not quite sure what Ventura's arm is like behind the plate, but with 2 outs and your number 3 hitter, it's a good time to take a base and see if you can score him.
Supple's been swinging a really good bat too. It's ball 1.
As does Johnson. Johnson's on base percentage has to be one of the best on the team. I guess that's why he's up hitting number 2.
So see if Supple can't look for maybe a little hit and run action too, the way he handles the bat. This pitcher's been a little erratic though, so I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Not going. That's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I think Supple's got to be wishing he would have swung at that pitch. That was right in his wheelhouse.
He's smiling. Knows he missed one there. 1-1. To the DH tonight. Got the night off from catching. Fredericks behind the plate. They're going to snap down to first base, but not in time. Johnson was over there doing a little dance.
I was wondering how long it was going to be before they took a shot at that because he was getting a good lead. He got a good lead on the last pitch. And
he's taking a nice secondary lead and then danced out there just enough to draw the throw. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Hopefully you can get him throwing the ball around and maybe get an extra base out of it.
That one's going to be in the dirt.
Nice stop by Ventura, the catcher for Clarinda.
3-1 now. Definitely, Johnson's definitely in the head of Davidson. Let's see if he goes. He is gone with pitch, and that one's going to be in the dirt. Stolen base.
Yep, that's the case where he was throwing the ball before he received it. but Johnson got a really good jump on that. I think he probably had it stolen anyway. But does get a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the 4th inning.
Full count. He'll be going again. Got a running start. That was a miss inside. And walking. So runners at first and second. That's going to bring up Ben Berg. Ben tonight had a single and scored, and had 2 singles now.
Benny's been swinging the bat extremely well.
Well-placed balls. Hasn't hit the ball real hard, but been well-placed balls tonight.
Benny gets his own classic Benny and the Jacks music as he steps up.
Boy, I could have got him today. I acted like I was going to hit him in the chest and didn't even see it. I tapped him and said, you know, you owe me. I just saved your life. 2 outs now. Runners at first and second, 4-0. Merchant lead. Looking to tack on here. Big Bender's going to miss high. Right? Ball 1, yep. Sometimes he sits there for a while and then he decides later to call it, so I want to make sure.
Well, that's better than being too quick and being wrong. He wants to think it through. And
they got the cowbells going down here in front of us. 1 ball, no strikes.
Good scoring opportunity for Carroll right here as it looks like they're setting up on the outside part of the plate, and then they come inside.
Comes inside with a strike.
He missed with that pitch. That's not where they were going with it.
No, usually you don't get that call, but he's going to give him that bender in. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. It is a generous strike zone, which is fine. Kept that game moving. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Ben was way out in front of that pitch. He got fooled by that a little bit as we look at a 1-2 count now with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Ben's got a nice gap out there along the left field line if he can pull it over the third baseman's head.
Well, the outfielders like to play in shallow, too. So if you can get one in the gap, you're going to definitely have double. Runners go. There's going to be a foul ball.
That was interesting. The guy from second took off, but the guy from first didn't.
Johnson was going to, he had a good read. He was going to take third on stolen base, but foul ball or reset. So Johnson's getting a good read out there. They're not paying attention to him.
Benny did a good job of fighting that pitch off because it wasn't a pitch he could really handle, but he managed to put enough wood on it to stay alive for another pitch.
1-2 now. He looks. Nope, no swing. 2-2.
Not sure what Ventura saw there, but
well, he was
Ben didn't even come close to swinging.
He's used to having a guy down first base and appealing, and there's the umpire's out second base, so it's not going to help him much. 2-2 now, 2 outs. Pitch coming in. Be a ball towards second base. Snagged and thrown out. So 4-3 will do it. They're going to get no runs on.
3 runs out, round number 3. No runs on no hits. No errors. 2 men left
2
on.
left on.
4 complete.
We are done with 4.
4-0
Be back
Merchant.
after this. Team Merchant corporate sponsors are Merchant Park Concession, Kick 106 2019, Commercial Savings Bank, Drees Company, Raccoon Valley Electric Co-op, Mid-Iowa Insurance and Real Estate, Charlie Steakhouse, Southside Lounge, Carroll Dental Associates, AAA Seeds, Parents Construction, Roselle Mutual Insurance, Johnston Communications. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Anytime Fitness, Computer Concepts of Iowa, Court Street LLC, Lens Insurance and Real Estate, Litterdale Country Store, Carroll Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions.
You need to report to the press box because you have been
Welcome
reported as
back
having the dirtiest
to
vehicle in
Merchants
the parking
Baseball.
lot.
They just
And
announced
you will need
the
to come pick up your pit
dirtiest
stop
vehicle in the
auto
parking lot.
wash,
So
courtesy
they
of
win
Carroll
a free
Pit
car
Stop.
wash out of that.
So if you have a blue Chevy pickup,
Blue Chevy
license
pickup.
plate DCY 741, your car
Gonna get
is
a new one.
filthy.
So the Merchants lead going to the top of the 5th inning. That's going to bring up Joe Kelleher. Kelleher tonight grounded
Now
out
to the plate for the
in the
Corona
second.
A's right fielder,
Actually, I'm
Joe
sorry,
Kelleher.
Walker was thrown out. And he's up now.
Jeff, got to give a shout out to Linda Shirk. She said they're out there listening to the ball game. I don't know if she's down in Memphis or where she's at this week, but listening to the Merchants games. Hello, Linda.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening. I don't know why you do listen to me, but we'll go with that. Ball one.
Well, I know why they listen. They love the Merchants.
That's the only reason. 1 ball, no strikes, pitch on the way. Miss, I think. Yep, miss, ball 2.
Krzysztofiak's still throwing well, though, Jeff. I mean, those pitches may not be strikes, but they're around the strike zone, giving the hitter something to look at.
So it's high, ball 3. 3-0 now. Looks like we got some activity going on in the Merchant bullpen. Just starting to stretch, nothing too serious, but it's probably another inning or so here before they pull in. We're all going to 7. Oh, there's the legend, Jeff Blankman, feeding his face with popcorn as he walks up.
We're probably going to get fired here as we get
it,
ball
that's
4 and a
strike
walk.
1. Nope.
Oh,
that's a
he
strike.
called it a strike.
That's a strike. You got to watch that hand. He snuck you in there. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Mr. Blankman's back to eating big time now. He got his big walk in and run across to Iowa, so now he thinks he
Pitch
can
on
eat.
the way. And now he's going to walk it.
Jeffrey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I was a little late getting here tonight,
All
but
right. Hondo can handle it.
yeah, that's what my wife said.
I wonder why you're here.
I said, I don't know if Jeff can talk for 40 minutes by himself, and she said he won't have any problem at all with that.
Stop him after
Yeah.
40 minutes.
I'd like to argue with her, but I was okay.
She said he's on a roll.
I am on a roll. I'm on a roll. I'm not sure what I'm rolling at. All right, runner at first base. 4-0 Merchant lead. Top of the 5th. Pitch on the way is going to be chopped foul. Ditto, the second baseman. They got a player by the name of Chandler Davis. So tell me that's not a baseball name. You just want to call him Crash.
I like it.
I know. No balls, 1 strike. Runner at first base. Somebody's got chimes down there. That's a new sound for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like the
There's a
chimes.
high fly ball, short right field. Coming in after it and not going to make his Costo. So it'll be a base hit.
I'm not sure he ever saw that, Jeff. He ran after it in the direction, but it looks like he lost sight of it because it's a ball that should have been caught.
That is directly in the sun for him. Going
Base
out
hit for Ditto.
on that one was Hanson, but he was called
Top of the
off.
order for the A's.
Just not able to
Will
get anything. So base hit will bring up top of the order Will Hannafin.
Kelleher did a really good job. He was the runner at first base for Clarinda. He got as far as he could because he knew that there was going to be trouble on that play, and he was going to have to advance if it dropped in. And if it was caught, he was going to have to get back. So he had to position himself as perfectly as he could in that situation.
This is high for ball 1. Hannafin tonight grounded out in the first. He had a double in the third, and he was thrown out.
You know, you don't feel a breeze here, but when you look at the flag, there's a nice breeze out of the southeast.
You don't get much in this spot. Here's your pitch. There's going to be a grounder. Foul, strike 1. 1-1.
Keep throwing that pitch. Maybe we'll get a tailor-made double play ball to Berg. Step on second, fire across for 1.
Bert
Get the
caught
second.
Bert caught the last one and caught him leaning off second base, so we'll take one of those too. Jeff Blankman, sports director, not smart enough to stay home on his night off. Pitch on the way. This is outside, ball 2.
Looks like Brandon Puckett's the left-handed pitcher down in the bullpen warming up for Carroll.
So check out scores and stats. I'm sure he'll take this book, or he'll either that or he'll have it sent it to him tonight. He'll have all the stats up for the Merchants tonight. He'll get her done about 2 in the morning. Pitch on the way. Be a hard hit ball to short. Picked up 4-6. 3. There you go. So 6-4. 4-3.
Johnson
Double
Hanson, the
play.
market gets a double play for the Merchants.
And that'll get the runner
2 outs.
Ditto to third.
Kelleher moves to third.
So they still got him in scoring position, but with 2 outs, now they need to take a base hit or a wild pitch to score him.
And that'll bring up Holt.
But as we always talk, Jeff, anytime you got somebody at third base, there's so many more ways to score from third than there is from second.
Absolutely. Anytime that guy's there, it's going to make you nervous. Pitch on the way. It's going to miss. Ball.
Good breaking pitch. That looked like a strike to me, but must have came in a little below the knees.
2 outs here in the top of the 5th. 4-0 Merchant lead. They did all their damage in the first. Pitch on the way. This is downstairs. Ball 2. Thanks for listening tonight. Beautiful night. We'll be back here tomorrow night. It'll be Storm Lake Whitecaps and the Merchants.
What's
Jeffrey,
this?
you got a game tomorrow night? Pitch on the way.
You're not going to drive down to Red Oak and
Downstairs, 3-0.
Probably not.
do a little baseball?
I'll be somewhere.
Maybe we can talk him into being on the air tomorrow so he gets the silky tones of Jeff Blankman on the air. I don't know if I want him on color, though.
The guy works endless nights doing baseball games, so he's got a night off. What's he do?
3-0.
I've already been down to Coon.
Oh, that
Oh,
was-
you were down to Coon Rapids, work a ball game?
So
What?
Coon doubleheader.
Waddle get a win today, or
Well, I got a
Runners on the corners.
2 out walks. Got runners at the corners now.
2 wins or just 1?
That'll bring up Andrew Palsy.
I watch softball.
Palsy struck
okay.
out in the first, and then he flew out in the fourth. So maybe
Who'd
we
they
can
play?
Maybe we can get Blankman on the air tomorrow night and let him do color. He's always interesting on color.
I can do color.
Now
When he
batting
does
number
color, then he usually
25,
he pulls
Jacob
my trick.
Woolard.
All he tries to do is mess me up.
And who won the Glidden Coon softball game?
Coon.
Coon Rapids, okay.
All right, 2 outs now. Runners at the corners. Pitch on the way. Gonna be fouled back, strike one. Palsy tonight, again, struck out in the first, flew out in the fourth. Kristoviak's done a nice job tonight of just being efficient and keeping runners.
Yeah, he is. He
Been in
doesn't
trouble.
throw overly hard, but
Nope,
he's
he's
just
been in
moving the
trouble,
ball
but he's
around,
pitched around
changing
trouble.
speeds.
There's throw over to first. Not nearly in time.
Hopefully he's not forgetting about that runner over there at third base.
Looks like they're still just doing little soft tosses, that or they're warmed up, just kind of keeping themselves warm. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner goes. There's going to be a chopper, and that's going to be an error on Johnson.
And the Merchants throwing the ball around a little bit. Error on Johnson off of his glove. It was going to be a tough play because it was very deep in the hole, but it's one that probably should have been made. It at least would have kept that runner off of
Both scores.
third base and off of second base, and we'd had runners at first and second instead of second and third. The run was going to score either way because he was off with the pitch, but or with the swing. But so that leaves the Merchants in a little bit of trouble now, as
4 to 1 now. They've got runners at second and third. That's going to bring up Machaca.
they haven't hit the ball hard yet, though.
Nope, they have not hit him hard tonight. He walked in the first and struck out in the fourth.
How's that popcorn, Jeff? Smells pretty good. Blankman's giving us the thumbs up.
There's going to be a chopper down left field line. Strike 2. Yeah, he doesn't taste it, though. He just kind of inhales it, so we don't have to worry about it. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
I got a 15-year-old son, and that's kind of how he eats all his food.
He's not a small boy either. Pitch on the way. High and outside, ball 1.
Yeah, that's got away from Kristoviak. He's thrown quite a few pitches this inning. What do you got him down for, Jeff?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 so far.
It seemed
this
like it was
inning?
more than that.
Pitch on the way. Side. 2.
Looks like he's tiring a little bit. He's really struggling with location right now.
Yep, I think they're all ready to go down there. They're just doing a little soft toss, keeping warm.
They're probably just hoping to get Kristoviak out of this inning, but
Here's your pitch, 2 outs. We're going to get chopper foul. Reset.
nice play by the third base coach, barehand that little bouncer down to third base.
2-2, 2 out. 4-1 Merchant lead. Top of the 5th inning. Merchant's got 4 in the first. We're ending now with 1 here in the 5th. Nice crowd on
First
Powell
base,
Aerosmith night.
first base coach for Clarinda stands in an interesting spot.
The foul ball back should be out of play.
Instead of being in the coach's box where you'd think he would be, he's right along the foul line on third base, just back where the infield and the outfield meet, about 20 feet behind first base.
He must be able to get out of the way in time. Otherwise, he'd be called for interference there if he gets.
I think he's just over there having a nice conversation with Larkin.
They are having a good conversation. Nice crowd again. Going to push that 400 or 500 mark. 400, I'm guessing. 2-2, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. There's a hard hit ball. It's going to be
Foul.
fouled on the left field line. And you had one before you got here. The guy actually put it outside of the park. Went out in the parking lot out there, but we fouled.
Looks like we got a swim meet going up there at the swimming pool tonight.
Yeah, Jefferson, I think I saw come in. So nice crowd up there.
So say that looks like there's a lot of people up there.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. He's going to miss outside. Full count. Strobias just trying to finish this 5th inning, get a nice quality start here.
I think Cody, yeah, if he can just get him through this inning, I'm guessing we're going to see Puckett the next inning.
Cody trying to hang with him. He's been good so far. Giving up just the 1 run. See if he can get this next out. Here's your pitch.
Inside.
Gonna walk him. Base is loaded now.
I think we're going to have timeout here as Cody's going to call in, and he's going for the left-hander. He's going to bring Puckett in, Jeff.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back after
Hey, check your
these
tickets
messages.
while we're doing.
We would like to thank these great merchant program sponsors for 2019. Anytime Fitness, Computer Concepts of Iowa, Court Street LLC, Lens Insurance and Real Estate, Litterdale Country Store, Carroll Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions. We would like to thank these great merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giants. Welcome back here. Pitch on the way. So Cody just went out and had a chat. We thought he was going to make a change, but he doesn't. Chandler Davis is up. Chandler, he grounded out to first and then reached on an error.
I think Kostoviak talked him out of that because he signaled clearly for the left-hander Puckett to come in, and then after they talked, he said, I want to stick with it and see if I can get this out, I think.
No balls, 1 strike. Pitch on the way. The base is loaded. There's a foul ball. Strike 2. Base is loaded now. 2 outs. 4-1 Merchant lead. Top of the 5th inning. We're only going 7, so Cody can't go too deep here.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. We only have 7 inning ball game. I forgot about that.
Yeah, this isn't one where we can kind of milk it a little longer. We got to get that out and move on.
Big pitch here.
Pitch on the way. Tries to give him a chase, and he doesn't. There's ball 1.
Got to be a little closer to the zone than that to get him to
Unless I'm
take a
up
look
there,
at
then
it.
I might have taken a swing at that one just to see. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Crowd cheering, trying to get Chris to get this last out here in the inning. Pitch on the way.
Got him.
They got him with the strikeout. The base is loaded, strikeout for Christopherson, and he is going to get out of the jam. And he was very animated.
Well, he and
on 1 hit, no error, or 1 error, and they're going to leave 3 on.
I don't think McLean appreciated the animation there on behalf of Kostoviak, but he was excited. He pitched out of a big situation, a big jam, and pumped his fist a little bit. He and the catcher were having words, Jeff.
We'll be back after this. We would like to thank these great merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management. Anytime Fitness, Computer Concepts of Iowa, Court Street LLC, Lens Insurance and Real Estate, Litterdale Country Store, Carroll Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions. Welcome back to the Carroll Merchants. And that's going to bring up the first baseman, Mr. Larkin, as we like to call him, Brandon Larkin. Brandon tonight walked and flew out. He has not been hit tonight.
He didn't get hit last week.
He is the league leader. They're saying he's at 12 or 13 right now on that. I don't think I'd pitch inside of the big man, but here's your pitch. Ooh, boy, he is just on that, making it, not getting quite enough contact with the ball.
He took a rip at it, that's for sure.
You know, he's been right there. It's just not quite. He's getting under just a little bit and fouling them back. No balls, 1 strike on Larkin. Pitch on the way. It's downstairs. Ball 1. 1-1. How do you like my fancy light?
I think that's pretty nice.
I know. Little LED. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Jeff, you got one of those too, don't you?
No, he steals mine.
Was that how it is?
He has to use the old school light. I don't know where it went, but he has to use the one that looks like it's from 1960s. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Larkin. Pitch on the way. Oh my! They framed that one in there for a called strike 3.
I think this guy's got somewhere to go tonight. Now, the good thing is he's been consistent. Jeff, like you and I were talking last week, he's making him swing the bat.
Well, that's a really
So
good.
he's making him swing the bat.
That's a really good frame job that time by the catcher. This will bring up the DH, Frederick Reynolds. Frederick tonight was hit by pitch and scored, and then he grounded out.
Frederick's been swinging a good bat lately, so maybe he can get the Merchant started here with 1 out.
Strike 1, 4-1 Merchants lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Only going 7. That was a big stop that time by Christopherson. Pitch on the way. Oh boy, just missed that one. Strike 2.
Jeff, that owner of that Ford pickup, I don't think he wants to claim the dirtiest pickup. He's not even coming up for his award tonight to go get a free car
Get a
wash.
free car wash. They said I'm ineligible, so I started washing mine again. I tried to get it. They said white Dodges are not eligible. I wonder if Blankman's probably qualifies. It is usually pretty dirty.
Mine's at the office.
No balls.
Would
2
you walk
strikes.
over here?
Pitch on the way. Down in the dirt. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Never
We'll get Jeff on the air tomorrow. We didn't have another headset here. I don't know what happened to our 3rd headset. That way you don't have to listen to him. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pitch on the way. Swing and a foul ball.
Just got a piece of that, Jeff.
Just got a small piece. We can't hear it up here. We're just far enough away. At least we don't have the on. We can see if we can change the view here for you on the screen so you get a little tighter view of Frederick. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 4-1, Merchant lead. Pitch on the way. Chopped that one foul. He got mighty off his foot.
Merchants did all their damage in the 1st inning with 3 hits, I believe, that inning, Jeff.
Yeah, but they got 3 hits, but they had a chance to score another one there and tried to Frederick couldn't get in from shallow right. Just couldn't quite beat that throw. 1 ball, 2 strikes pitch. Here we go. He is going to call him up again, looking outside. So that's 2 in a row that's going to count looking. That's going to bring up Chase Costa. He has definitely expanded that zone a little bit tonight, especially on that 3rd strike.
And I'm okay with that. As long as he's consistent with it, he's giving him the edge. He's going both ways with it.
So Costa tonight walked had an RBI walk in the 1st. Then he walked again in the 3rd. And he was caught behind the steal. There's going to be a hard hit ball. That's going to get down to center field for a base hit. So 2 out, base hit by Costa will bring up Dalton Hughes. Dalton from Adele joined the club here last week. He had a 2 RBI single in the 1st, and then he flew out to 2nd base.
Costa's got good speed down there at 1st base, so it might be a good time to get some sort of a hit and run going.
Don't be shocked if you see him lay down a bunt either. Hughes was looking at it earlier today.
Well, they're certainly giving it to him down the 3rd baseline, and now they're coming in.
High ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 4-1 Merchants lead. Run at 1st base. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hughes was way out in front of that pitch. Good off-speed pitch.
Getting a beautiful crowd here tonight. Thank you, everybody, on Collins Aerosmith night. Throw to 1st, not going to be in time. Flag still flying. We've got about 13-mile-an-hour wind, I think it said, out of the southeast.
Yeah, I'd say it's dying a little bit. It's not blowing quite like it was,
The
but
storms
still
that were
just a
brewing
nice.
died out on us, so that's good. That's going to miss one way outside.
Yeah, we were glad this afternoon. We were supposed to have storms about 3 o'clock, and we were out on the golf course for work today. We were
Boy, that's a tough work day.
we were having a little outing. You know, we do that at American Old Shield. We try to have fun
Tough work day. 2 balls, 1 strike.
occasionally.
2 outs. He's going to miss outside. 3-1 now. Well, good for you. You got to have those. I worked the golf outing last Friday. I actually had to work it though. I didn't get a golf. But last Friday, set out the golf course for the Carroll County Cattlemen. That was a good time seeing those gentlemen.
You still pretty involved with that, Jeff?
No, I was with Rosa Mutual. And they're going to walk it.
Oh, okay.
So, Merchant's got something going here. Runners at first and second. That's going to bring up Ty Hansen. Ty tonight struck out in the first and struck out looking in the third. So he is definitely due. See if he can get a little wood on this ball and get an RBI for him.
Again, we don't have season stats. We only have the stats of the game we're doing tonight, so it's hard for us to tell what these gentlemen are doing from a batting average or RBIs or anything like that.
Going to miss upstairs, ball one. I'll see if I can't get that. I got an idea about that. They keep a stat, so we should be able to get that. See if they can send it to me.
I know
One ball, no strikes, 2 outs.
There's a spot on the website on the Merchants homepage for stats, but there's nothing in it.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike one. They actually they keep it on iScore, and they should be able to email season stats. So I'll see if we can't get a hold of that. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs now.
We must have said something stupid. Blankman's laughing at us.
I know what he's laughing about. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He needs to be nice. It's hard for him, but he needs to be nice.
I've never known him to be anything other. That's a good pitch by Davidson, the pitcher for Clarinda. Took a little off of it, but high enough and outside that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Is that Ellie Mertz down there,
Yeah,
Jeff?
that was Allie Mertz walking
And she was hitting the tar out of the softball last night.
Oh, he tried to call timeout. Not in time.
Whoa. Davidson thought he was going to get that call. He's gotten it a couple of times tonight. He and the catcher, Ventura, went walking off.
Well, and Hansen was trying to call time. The umpire didn't give it to him, and I think he put a little message to the catcher there as well. Hey, you'll leave when I tell you. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a foul. Nope, they're going to say he did not foul that one, so that's going to be a strikeout. So that's 3 strikeouts.
Goes down on strikes,
So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 2 left.
We played 5
We're
complete.
through 5. Merchants the
4-1
lead.
Merchants.
4-1 back after this. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Anytime Fitness, Computer Concepts of Iowa, Court Street LLC, Lens Insurance and Real Estate, Litterdale Country Store, Carroll Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bloomers Bar and Grill, Echo Electronics, Roman Stephenson Son Construction, Gretaman Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Region 12 Council of Governments, Windstar Lines, Pro Auto, United Bank of Iowa,
7:32 and 7:79.
Welcome back to Merchants Baseball. Jeff Hoddle and Doug Waniger. And our new pitcher will be Brandon Puckett.
Special thanks to the Merchants
Brandon,
for this
do you have the
small
stats on Brandon?
volunteers.
Brandon is from
Maureen Beck, Jason
Lakeland
Kelly,
College and
Zoe
Effingham,
Rutke, Jen
Illinois.
Malley,
His parents are here
Tanya
tonight.
Shell, Jeff
I heard
Arnold,
them
Jeff
asked
Whiteman,
a little while
John
ago.
Fetterman,
Yeah, Brandon's not on our regular or original roster. He joined the team later.
Advisor Brian Bellinghausen. Members of the Carroll Merchants Baseball Club work countless hours
Do we
before
still
and
have
during the
the same
season to bring you Merchants
picture there?
baseball. Ladies and gentlemen,
Sure.
nice round of applause for our Merchant Baseball volunteers.
So Frederick Reynolds is going to move. Oh no, Frederick's still back behind her. So used to him being the DH. So that's going to bring up Ventura. Ventura, the catcher. He got a single, was thrown out,
Now pitching number 23,
trying to get to
Brendan
second base,
Puckett.
and he
To the plate, the catcher.
was
15.
hit a base hit and was
Emmanuel
left
Ventura.
at first base. 4-1, Merchant lead, top of the 6th inning here. We're going 7.
Clarinda's been knocking on the door the last couple innings, but let's hope Puckett can shut him down here and get the next two through the next 2 innings here. Merchants with 4 runs on 5 hits, but they've made 2 errors, while Clarinda, the A's, have 1 run on 5 hits. Weren't able to take advantage of a lot of walks.
So Puckett starts out here for us with 2 strikes, no balls, 2 strikes on the big catcher. He is an animated guy.
I'm thinking that strike zone might be pretty big after he threw that ball and walked off on that ball that he called before.
I don't know. He's been joking with his umpire a lot, so we'll see.
Maybe they're having fun out there.
No
huh?
balls, 2 strikes, pitch on the way. That's in there for a
He
strike.
knew it.
Big curveball.
Big Bender came in and fooled him, and
He
Ventura
smiled.
knew it immediately. All he could do was smile and tip his hat, because that was a great pitch,
Smile and
folks.
shake his head going, well, you know. So Kosoviak is going to give up 1 run, though.
Yeah, he pitched well. You know, he's not an overpowering pitcher, but he was effectively wild, as they say.
Yep. Really did a nice job when he had players in scoring position. What shoes? Looks like he's wearing high tops down there, isn't he? Looks like the old Converse.
Well, they're not quite high tops, but they're a little bit different. They're
I don't know, maybe he's
The
not wearing
three-quarter.
socks. I'm not sure. Here's the pitch on the way.
just looks different.
That's low, ball 1. That is Adams. Adams tonight flew out in the first, and then he grounded out in the 4th.
Puckett's a completely different pitcher than Kristoviak was, in that he throws a lot
High
harder.
fly ball. Looks like it's going to be taken by Larkin, first base, almost a second.
Larkin with a catch, Novus out. 2 outs. That'll bring up
There's 2 outs. That's going to bring out Kelleher. Kelleher tonight walked and was thrown out at trying to
right
take
fielder
second,
Joe
and then he
Keller.
walked and scored in the 5th.
Scored the only run for the A's tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, beautiful night still here at the ballpark. We're going to play 7 tonight. Coach is going to come up, so stick around.
Not very often you look over at the slow pitch fields and there's nothing going on over there tonight. Most every night when you go by there, somebody's out there either taking batting practice or little kids playing baseball or something, but not tonight.
That's inside for ball 1. Been a little quiet over there lately. They got a lot of
Football field kicking soccer balls.
Was that
1
what's
ball,
going on?
no strikes, 2 outs.
Jeff said everybody's over at the football field kicking soccer balls, so
Oh, yeah, that could be. It looked like a big crowd over there. 1 ball, no strikes.
good to see the kids out and about. As we look over there and we see Allie, and
There's a hard hit ball to center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him at a single.
Cameron and Kayla Venner are in the house tonight.
Base hit to
Allie's
center
feeding her
field.
face with something.
Well, and I'm looking over to our left. It looks like one of those girls from former Carroll players is on crutches. I'm not sure who. Got Maddie Roeder. I see who's all in that crowd up there. But somebody's got some crutches sitting there.
Now batting number 21. Nick
So 2
Barendrecht.
outs. Runner at first base.
Barendrecht now batting.
So Maddie
We got a new batter here. Number 21. 21.
Nick
is
Barandic.
Barendrecht. Barendrecht. They forgot it.
Oh, they left the letter out?
Yeah.
Okay. Right-handed batter standing in against the left-hander Larkin.
That one's going to be low for ball 1. So it's going to miss. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes for Puckett.
Ball goes to the backstop.
And they're
Catcher retrieves it.
gonna-
Runner goes down to second on the wild pitch.
Wild pitch. Going to get that runner in scoring position now.
That
2
can be,
balls, no strikes. Nothing going on. There's some guys standing down by the bullpen for the Merchants, but no throwing.
that wild pitch can be a big play if they get a base hit here, as the runner can score much more easily from second than he can first. So hopefully we can get out of this if Puckett can come through here.
There's in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. They're allowing that frame to work. I like it. 2-1.
Well, I do too, because you can sit here with that small strike zone and be here all night.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Been pretty consistent tonight. That was a little high. 3-1 now. Puckett's bringing it in there pretty hard, popping the glove, but we need him to throw some strikes here. Let's see if we can't get this quick out.
Yeah, he throws a little harder than Krastoviak.
Still no activity.
Trying to
down
paint the
bullpen.
corners, though.
3-1, pitch on the way. That was right down the pipe, was fouled off.
It's a good pitch that batter would probably like to have back. It was right down the pipe, like you said, Jeff. So
Full count. Full count now, 3-2, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th inning. See if the Merchants can slam the door here.
4-1 Merchants.
Try to tack on a little bit and get out of this one. Break that streak and really use some momentum shifts. There's going to be a foul ball back over top of us.
Good job of staying alive in there by the batter.
Did I hear you giving some young boys static the other day on the radio about the ball being fouled over top of them and jumping?
Yeah.
Those guys are linebackers. I don't think you got to be doing that. 3-2, 2 out.
I ain't worried.
You're not a big boy anymore. 3-2, 2 outs now for the Merchants.
Yeah, but he can run a lot faster than most everybody
Not
else
faster,
can.
just longer.
I got everything I need right here.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Pitch on the way, runner goes, and it's going to be a walk, so a stolen base.
So that sets the A's up with runners at first and third now with 2 outs.
That's
And it's
what
kind of been like this all night, Jeff, or at least since I got here, where they've
Aaron Drink draws a walk.
managed to have base runners. They just couldn't get the timely hit when they needed it. Let's hope they don't.
They have threatened all night long, as you said, Doug, and it's 2 outs now, and that's going to be top of the order, Hannafin. Hannafin grounded out in the first. He had a double, but was picked off in the third, and then he grounded out in the fifth. So let's see if we can't keep him off the base pass here. 4-1 Merchant lead, runners at the corners, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. It's in there for strike 1.
Good fastball painting the outside corner for strike 1.
Always interesting to see the different crowds that come here with the different companies.
That and, a lot of diversification. I mean, that's the thing I talked about last week, and I'm always amazed at the different crowds here.
High fly ball out to left field. Drifting foul.
Good chase over there by Wallace. He went a long way on that. Ran all the way to the foul line. It was about, 5-10 feet foul?
About 10 feet foul and all the way to the fence. So it was a deep fly ball. But yeah, you talked about, you see the regulars that are always here, and it's nice to see them. And then just the different groups that show up here with the different companies. It's neat to see them, and then some of those come back. Which
Yep,
is a lot of fun.
absolutely. That's just exactly what I was going to say. You get that different crowd that comes in, they kind of enjoy the game, and then they're here the next game.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs now. Pitch on the way. Did he get him? No.
Oh.
Frederick goes running off, but he's not giving that one.
That's been a strike just about every other time.
Yeah, it's been a strike. And
Frederick knew it, and the umpire saying, "Sit down, young man." I think that was a ball, but
had a little
that was a
chat.
great pitch.
Frederick turned his head, so they were having a conversation. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if he can come back with that pitch again. I bet he gets it. There's going to be a high fly ball, right field coming in. And Hanson's going to squeeze that one, so they're going to get out of this one.
They've continued to do that all night, Jeff.
1 hit.
No errors.
No errors.
2 men left
And
on.
they're going to leave 2.
Hey, Merchants
We're
fans,
going
you've
to
been
the
sitting
bottom.
for a while. It's time
We
to
are
stretch
ahead
those legs
4-1
and
back
join
after
me
these
and
messages.
take me out to the ball game.
Team Merchant corporate sponsors are Sparky's One Stop, Anytime Fitness, Ike Allen Distributing, Merchant Park Concession, Culver's, Giant Seeds, Pit Stop Auto Wash, Platinum Fitness, and now on to the broadcast booth. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bloomers Bar and Grill, Echo Electronics, Roman Stephenson Son Construction, Gretaman Associates Insurance and Real Estate, Region 12 Council of Governments, Windstar Lines, Pro Auto, United Bank of Iowa, Welcome back to Merchants Baseball here. Jeff Holland, Doug Wanger with you. We got the brains of the operation sitting to our left, Jeff Blankman, radio sports director.
Excuse me?
Hopefully we'll have him. Well, I call him
I
Brady.
said, he's a heck of a sports broadcaster, but don't get too
He's a Hall of
careful.
Famer.
Well, yeah.
He's in the Hall of Fame, so he's, we got to give him his due over there. We're going to be up for the Merchants here in the top of the 6th inning. Be Wallace, Johnson, and Supple. How many did he say?
Supple.
Supple. How many did he say for people?
360.
360. So just shy of my 400. That's pretty good, Doug. Doug Waniger, correct. We'll give him his due too.
I said 350, 375.
Just shy of that 400. Good
I
work.
missed big time last week, though, with us. I didn't think there were that many people there.
Well, just so you know, when they give you the 500, sometimes that means that was a company that paid for $500 free attendance. So they're paid. So Mike Wallace is going to be up for the Merchants here in the bottom of the 6th inning. He was on with a double and 2 wild pitches brought him in. He walked and was picked off stealing, and then he flew out in the 4th. See if we can tack on a run or two here. Get some insurance. We're only going 7, bottom of the 6th.
Wallace is hitless tonight, but he swung a good bat all year. Let's see if he can get the Merchants started.
He got a double in the first time up.
Oh, I thought you had him. Okay, I thought that was a wild pitch. Oh, he advanced on a wild pitch. Okay,
he
got it.
Twice, 2 wild pitches. So. Oh, we got a new pitcher out there. We'll have to catch his
We'll look at his number here in a second.
Pitch on the way. It's a 31.
Candiotti.
Ball one.
Clark Candiotti. Wasn't there a Candiotti that used to pitch in the major leagues? I'm drawing a blank on who it was, but there's a big bender comes in for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tom Candiotti, wasn't it Tom?
Trying to remember. I think you're right. San Francisco, if I remember.
Yep. It's ringing a bell with me, too.
Pitch on the way. He stops at the top of it. There's a foul ball, so he'll make it to the batting cage. Strike 2.
Candiotti's a big kid, stands probably 6'4". Looks like he weighs. Yep, Tom Candiotti.
They had 2 pretty good size. That last pitcher, Reynolds, or Davidson was a pretty good sized kid too.
Yes, the nice thing with the internet, you don't have to wonder about anything.
Here's your pitch. There's a fly ball out center field. It's going to drift far enough back for the catch. So fly out for the first out. That's going to bring up Ted Johnson. Johnson tonight is actually over. He got on with a walk in the 4th. Jets made some really nice plays that short tonight.
Got that really open stance where he's almost facing first base. Stands left-handed batter.
In there for strike 1.
Very open stance.
4-1 Merchant lead. Bottom of 6. We're playing 7. Pitch on the way. Inside made him duck. They're going to give
inside, but a strike.
Whew. Okay.
Actually, it's hard to stay with it because it looks like a ball, but he's consistently calling those pitches strikes. And like I said, it's a good zone because the kid's got to get up and swing the bat.
There's going to be a hit to second base, snagged up, and thrown over in time for a second out. Yeah, it's harder when he ducks that one. Almost hit him in the head, but bent in for a strike, and he gives it. Nick Supple. Nick Supple tonight, the DA. Walked, stole the base, and then was thrown out at home. He was hit by a pitch, got to second, and then he walked again.
Supple's been swinging a good bat for the Merchants this year. He's one of the fan favorites. They know he can hit the ball.
Yep, see if he can give one a ride here and get that one back. 4-1, 2 outs. That was in there for ball 1. Again, stick with us after the game. Coach will be up. Probably send up a player or 2.
Candiotti likes to rely on that curveball, Jeff, and he's throwing it probably 2/3 of the pitches that he's thrown since he's come in this inning. There's another one. Strike 1. 1-1. 2 outs. 4-1 Merchants. Bottom of the 7th or bottom of the 6th inning. They'd like to tack on another run or 2.
Pitch on the way. It's in the dirt. 2-1.
Candiotti tried to put a little bit more on that one and just came over the top and threw it in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of 6. That's going to be in there for a strike. For some reason, my camera that zoomed in is a lot brighter. I'm going to have to adjust the light on the The big one?
Maybe it's that fancy light you got there, Jeff.
No, that's not affecting it. Pitch on the way. Well, he's got a big pause there. Top. That's a ball. So full count now.
That's as hard as he's thrown most everything else, and he's relied on his off-speed curveballs.
He's smiling there. Those two guys are joking. The pitcher and the catcher are joking around about something.
I think he
Full count,
wanted that
pitch on
pitch
the
for
way.
a strike.
There's a curveball to be hit hard to third. Throw over will be in time. So 5-3, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We're going to go to the top of the 7th. Merchants lead 4-1. Back after these messages. I'd like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bloomers Bar and Grill. Echo Electronics. Roman Stephenson Son Construction. Gretaman Associates, Insurance and Real Estate. Region 12, Council of Governments. Windstar Lines. Pro Auto. United Bank of Iowa. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management. Welcome back to Merchants Baseball. Nobody's claimed that dirty car. So
I don't know that I would
you
either.
know what? It could be one of those young baseball players that went on the road. So yeah, it could be one of the Carroll boys. So see if they stick that to the windshield.
It's probably Cody Williams.
4-1, Merchants lead. We're going to the top of the 7th. Corenda down to their last 3 outs here. See if we can make it quick. Puckett back on the mound, right? 23.
Mm-hmm.
So Puckett, after a quick inning last inning, he's going to be back up on the mound. That's going to bring up the number 3 hitter.
Peyton?
Polsey? No, it should be Andrew Polsey. Polsey should be up.
Oh, okay, the 3 hitter. Okay.
Yep, Polsey.
Shortstop, Peyton Holt.
So Holt is up. Oh, here we go. F4 was here.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. And
Jeff having a little trouble with keeping the book and running all this equipment here that he's running all at one time.
That's in there, ball 1. I have trouble with a lot of things, Doug. Anything that takes any multitasking at all usually wipes me out.
Now you're doing better than I would do with it.
1 ball, no strikes here.
I can barely run my cell phone. Strike
That's in
1.
there for a strike. So Holt tonight hit a triple to lead off. He grounded out in the 3rd, and he walked in the 5th. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for strike 2.
That's a nice curveball by Puckett.
Off-speed pitch, yep. 1 ball,
Kind of-
2 strikes. We're in the top of the 7th. We're only playing 7th. We need a quickie here.
I think Holt was sitting fastball, and I thought he was going to swing at it, and Puckett came in with a curveball, and he just froze him.
Pitch on the way. Ooh, that's high and outside all the way to the backstop. I don't think he's swinging at that one. That's one of those when you see on Major League where they hit the mascot. That'd have been
Yep.
the mascot ball there. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. We are in the last half.
Like you said, Jeff, they've been, on a 6-game losing streak. They need to get one here tonight because they've been playing some pretty decent baseball
That's going to miss low.
and way outside.
Full count. Yep. They're still in pretty jovial mood down there. I was messing with them a little bit. So not down on themselves. They know they're really close. They just got to get another streak going here or wins. Full count now. See if they can get this one pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Nice breaking pitch by Puckett.
Strike start number 1.
That's going to bring up Andrew Polsey. Polsey tonight struck out. He flew out in the 4th, and then he reached by error in the 5th. Nobody throwing in the Merchants bullpen, so we're going with Puckett.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. He's throwing well. Got good command of his fastball. And he's getting outs, and that's what we got him out there for, right?
Yep. Cody making an adjustment in the defense. Pitch on the way. In there for ball 1. Wow, that looked like down the pipe.
He's keeping us guessing. He's probably got his
I don't
is
know. That one looked
well, I
really
was
good
gonna
to
say
me.
you can't listen to us on the radio, but I thought maybe he's listening on the radio, waiting for us to see what we're gonna
There's
call.
a high fly ball out to right field, going after it. Oh, we got a new right fielder, and that ball's gonna be down for a single. Not sure who we got out there. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention.
You never read that off the bat. It looked like that should have been caught.
Noah Menchaca.
So Menchaca is going to be up now.
I think we got Booth out there in right field, number 14. Booth, he's played that position several times, so I don't know if he didn't read it right, but looked like it should have been caught. Don't you think, Jeff?
So Booth in right field there.
Tickets yet,
And
681.
Menchaca had a walk in the first. He struck out in the fourth, and he walked again in the fifth. One out, runner at first base. 4-1 Merchants lead here. Top of the seventh, going to throw over. Keep the runner close. See if we can't get a double play and get out of this thing, send us home. Beautiful night at the ballpark. Historic Merchants Park. That's going to be way outside.
Well, there
That's an
goes your double
advanced runner.
play.
So double play is out on the wild pitch.
Holt goes down to second base. Or not Holt, excuse me, Palsy.
And Menchaca has 2 balls on him. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out.
I thought maybe somebody'd get up in the bullpen, but as of yet, they're going to keep going with Puckett.
4-1 Merchant lead, pitch on the way. That's going to be intercepted. Boy, he likes that when they get framed. He gives that catcher, and the catcher can frame that back when he gives it to him. That one was definitely a ball, but we'll take it. 2 balls, 1 strike here.
An old umpire friend of mine, Eddie Spindler, said if they got to move it and frame it, it must have been a ball.
Eddie has some pretty good lines. 2-1 now. Going to keep the runner honest at second base. Looks like the New Hope residents got to go home early tonight. They were out here earlier. Pitch on the way. It's in the dirt.
Tried to fool him with a breaking pitch inside,
3-1 now.
down low. Nice job by the
So it's nice that we had a nice
Catcher
group
Reynolds.
of New Hope is our handicap facility in town. They brought the people out, and they had a nice crew. They probably had half a dozen or more people here watching the ball game. 3-1, 1 out. Pitch on the way.
not
Wow.
sure where that pitch was at.
That looked like a strike. I stood a long time waiting for that one. He's going to walk him, so runners at first and second. Maybe the umpire's thinking double play. I'm not sure.
Menchaca draws the walk.
He called a strike on one that was up and out, and one that was down the pipe he didn't call. I'm not sure what we got
Betting
going
number
on.
11, Bradley.
So
Yeah,
runners
that
at
pitch looked really good.
first and second now, and that's going to bring up the fifth place hitter, Chandler Davis. Davis grounded out in the first. He got on in an error in the fourth, and he struck out in the fifth.
Yeah, you're late in the game and you got a pitch like that. I would think you'd want to be calling that a strike.
That one's in there for a strike, which should have been a ball, but we'll take that. Tying run at the plate. Everybody's kind of having words with him right now. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out.
Yeah, he's
Top
out
of the
there.
seventh.
He's out there calling the game like he sees it.
So tying run at the plate here. Pitch on the way.
And
That's in
strike
there for
2.
strike 2. And that displeased.
I don't know what
Mr.
McLean
Davis?
would have to argue with on that one because that was a good pitch.
Davis not happy with that one, but that'll bring in now 2 strikes with 1 out. Steps out again.
This should be Bradley McLean, the catcher.
Oh, they changed. Davis went out. McLean's in.
Yeah, that's number 11 batting, Joe.
Okay. McLean. So McLean came in. This will be
It was a
low.
really good pitch. Just came in a little bit low, but it was a nice breaking pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Broke over the fat part of the plate, but it was just a little bit low.
4-1. Merchant lead.
Merchant's been out hit tonight 7-5, and they've made 2 errors, but still, that big first inning got 4 runs on the board, and they lead it 4-1 here with 1 out in the 7th inning.
Here's the pitch. There's a high fly ball left field going back. And in foul territory, he was not able to make the catch with Wallace. Had the ball there, had to travel quite a ways to get that one. Was there in foul territory, but not able to make the catch. McLean knows he got away with one there.
Yeah, that's a ball that's got to be caught. He was under it.
had time to settle, just wasn't able to make that over-the-shoulder catch. The opposite to the glove hand, but reset here with 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out.
As it is, just a long strike. But could have been that second out. As it's
Now we got some activity going on down in the Merchants bullpen. Let's see who we got. I can't see the number there. They're just starting to warm up with the band, so nothing too quick. Pitch on the way. That one's going to bounce and get away. So on the wild pitch.
Puckett just tried to overthrow that one, threw it in the dirt. Runners advanced to second and third now. We still got the tying run at the plate.
Second,
So
third. 2-2, 1 out.
those runners don't really mean a lot to us, Jeff.
No, outs are what we need right now. We really don't. This one right here has got to keep him off. The strikeout here would do wonders. 2-2, 1 out, and that's going to get things moving a little quicker in the bullpen.
Number 13 down there warming up.
And pitch on the way.
There's another pitch, and
outside. Full count.
Reynolds again was looking at this like, well, where do you want that? Because that was a
He's called
that's
that.
a ring him up.
He's called that a strike multiple times tonight. Full count, 1 out.
Travis Bowman's out warming up there, number 13, big right-hander for the Carroll Merchants.
Puckett trying to get himself out of this jam here and finish this game off. This is the last inning we're playing. Wow. Oh, now it's full count?
Yeah, it must be full count now. We have ball
Oh, he
4.
walked him. Yeah, that's ball 4. He walked him. That pitch has been a strike all night long. Coach Wimm's going to walk out there. I'm lost here. I don't know what the strike zone is now because he was calling it pretty consistent.
That's been a strike all night long until 2 batters ago.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And I think that's what Puckett's saying is I don't know where the strike zone is. So Cody's going to talk to the infield here. So now the catcher's asking where's strike. So he wants to know so he likes them higher. It can't be low. So it's got to be a high out.
Well, those pitches were all where you want them. I mean, they're perfect strikeout pitches right on the outside part of the plate, and he didn't see it that way. So it's ball 4, and
So now the winning run comes to the plate.
he swung
That
a hot
is-
bat tonight with two hits.
Yep. Ventura, he got on with a single in the first. He got a single in the fourth, and he struck out looking in the sixth.
Travis,
So 4-1, 1 out, bases loaded. See if the Merchants can turn a double play here and send us home. Activity remains in the
Catcher,
bullpen.
Nathaniel Ventura.
Ventura's been pulling the ball over to the left side, so the outfielder out there rotates. Big
That's in there for
curveball,
a
and now all of a
strike
sudden
one.
it's a strike.
Same pitch.
Same pitch.
Same location. Same new result. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases loaded here. Winning run on there, and that's in there for strike 2. So Ventura represents the leading run. He's at home. Bases loaded, 4-1. Merchants lead. Merchants have not scored since the first. Doug told you they've only gotten 5 hits all night.
3 of them were in the first inning.
Ventura's going to step out. Think about this a little bit.
Check your tickets for 7:49. and
Looks like Ventura's maybe had some ankle problems, Jeff. Wearing an ankle brace wrapped all the way around
I
that
think
left
it's-
ankle.
I think he's been bouncing it off his shin. I think for his shin guard. Pitch on the way. Got him looking,
Yep.
and he knew it.
Last time, in that same situation, they threw him a curveball and they rung him up. This time, they just gave him the fastball right down the middle and caught him off guard.
So that'll bring up Adams, the last out of the game. He grounded out in the second. He grounded out in the fourth, and
That
he
brings
threw
up
out
number 5, Ryan Novus.
in the
Novus now
sixth. So
batting.
let's see if we can keep that going here. 2 outs now. Bases loaded.
Here
So
we go.
leading runner.
4-1 Merchants.
Puckett trying to close this thing out. Done throwing down the pin. That's in there for strike 1.
Puckett just decided if you're not going to call that outside pitch, I'm just going to throw it right over the middle of the plate, and that's what he's done with the last 3 pitches.
So we got everything done, handled in the bullpen. They're walking back, so ready to go if needed, but hopefully we don't need them here. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out here. Pitch on the way. That's outside, 1-1. Merchants need this win. Been on a 6-game losing streak. We want to snap that and go on a big run here. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll be back here tomorrow night, same time, 6:35 game time with Storm Lake Whitecaps.
Merchant crowd getting fired up, clapping their way to another strike here, hopefully, but it's ball 2 outside.
Just overcooked that one just a little bit, 2-1. Pitch, crowd is with every pitch here. They're moaning and groaning and clapping and having a good time. A lot of Merchant apparel being worn. They really love this team here. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Pitch on the way. That's got it outside corner, strike 2. I'm going to sit here and wait till it gets called because I don't know what strike zone is.
I thought that was outside.
2-2, 2 outs. We got an awful good view here right behind the plate, so we'll see. 2-2, 2 outs down to their last strike.
I'm guessing he's going to be swinging if it's anywhere close.
Bases are loaded, nowhere to go with him. Pitch on the way. That's blowing outside, so we're going to have fun. Full count runners are going to be gone with the pitch.
Base hit could score 3 here if it's in the gap at all or anywhere near the gap. A lot of room down the right field line. Got the outfielders pinched.
There's nowhere to go with him. Puckett's looking at 3-2, 2 outs. Pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball out center field, way back. Under it is Walsh, and that is the ball game. Streak is snapped. The Merchants get a win. 4-1. And boy, Doug, that was much needed.
Yeah, he hit a fly ball that went, the fence says 358. If that was 358, he hit it 350 because Wallace caught it right by the warning track.
So no runs on no hits, no errors.
See you, Jeff.
3.
We will.
We'll be back after these messages. Merchant corporate sponsors are Merchant Park Concession, Kick 106.7, KCIM 1380 92.5, 93.7 KKRL. And now, on to the broadcast booth. Marquis One Stop, Anytime Fitness, Ike Allen Distributing, Merchant Park Concession, Culver's, Giant Seeds, Pit Stop Auto Wash, Platinum Fitness. And now, on to the broadcast booth. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds, Piranha Club, Lincoln Highway Pharmacy, Platinum Fitness, Templeton Savings Bank, State Wealth Management, Litterdale Country Store, Carol Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions. Welcome back to Merchant Baseball. Jeff Honnold here with you. And who do I have with me today?
Chris Kristoviak.
Chris Kristoviak. You might be the pitcher of the night, huh?
No, it was all my team.
Yeah, so, you got into quite a bit of trouble. You had guys on, but it didn't seem to make you nervous. You really pitched through that well. Talk about how that game went for you.
Honestly, like I said, it's all my teammates. They made great plays all night. Plays that you just don't see every day. But that's the making of a great baseball team.
You guys have been playing really good baseball all year. Your defense has played well for you. You didn't look like you were trying to overpower them, really picking the corners out. Where was the strike zone tonight? I got a little lost. Did you know where it was?
That's every pitcher's dream, is to have a perfect strike zone, but obviously with baseball, nothing's perfect.
Looked like he'd like to give a little high and outside. Was that kind of an area he liked?
It's just one of those things where in a game like this, you got to pitch to contact, but just a little middle in, stuff like that.
Yep.
But
okay. So, where are you from?
I'm from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
See, you guys that are from Iowa are no fun. I've had guys from all over. And, you bring them in here and we get to talk about sweet corn and humidity and everything else. This is like, you're just down the road. So where did you go to school at?
I went to high school at Cedar Rapids Kennedy, and
Okay,
I currently go to college at Graceland University.
Graceland, absolutely. So there's a guy by the name of Mr. Pelcher that writes over the Cedar Rapids Gazette.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was roommates with his brother, so I have to give him some Cedar Rapids grief every once in a while. But so who are you staying with?
Mike and Jean Headley.
Yeah, how's that going?
They're amazing people. I couldn't ask for better host parents, honestly.
Yeah, this is really kind of a unique situation where you get to come over. You're not far away from home, so mom and dad can sneak over, and you can go home if you want to. But being able to stay at somebody else's house, and really you're kind of on your own because you're coming home in all hours of the night. You're sleeping during the day while they're going to work. It's kind of different. But talk about what it's like just being able to get up and play baseball.
It's the dream. Every baseball player dreams, even as a kid, to play in the major leagues. And honestly, playing for the Merchants, it gives you that minor league baseball feel. You play 40 games in 2 months. Every day you got to get up. It's a new day. Even if like we were on a losing streak there, and it proves that every day is a new day. You come back, battle, win a ball game. Next thing you know, you're on a 5-game winning streak and you turn around.
Well, interesting. We were talking about that. If you went down before the game, I was down there messing with the guys. I think you were off away doing your pregame, but you really couldn't sense that you guys were on a losing streak. Everybody was still fairly loose. It wasn't as loose as it's been, but everybody was loose, and it's playing a game, and you guys look like you're still having fun.
Exactly, and that's what summer ball is all about, is getting to know new people, playing the game that you love, and knowing that every day is a new day, especially in baseball.
Well, it has been great getting to know you guys, and we're glad you're here.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're going to step away, take a break, and we'll have another interview after this. We would like to thank these great Merchant program sponsors for 2019. Anytime Fitness, Computer Concepts of Iowa, Court Street, LLC, Lens Insurance and Real Estate, Litterdale Country Store, Carol Glass, Market on 30, Merchant Park Concessions. All right, we're back here on Merchants Baseball. I'm going to let you introduce yourself. I know most of the people will know you, but go ahead.
I'm Ben Berg from right here in Carroll, Iowa.
Right here in Carroll, Iowa. See, another Iowa boy, so I can't even give you crap about playing on the field because you grew up here. But I can give you crap because there was a gentleman sitting down in the right-hand corner over here in these overalls at just about every game. Who would that be?
That would be my grandpa Denny. He's pretty popular around here. I'm sure most people don't miss him very much.
No, but he's here at a lot of games. It doesn't matter high school or college. He was actually in the office today. I didn't get a chance to go up front, but I heard stories about him. So he was on a roll again today, as he usually is.
I'm sure.
He's an entertaining gentleman. He'll tell you about his polka dance and everything else. But, so let's talk about it. You had a nice night tonight. You had a nice double play you pulled, and just talk about this team and what the feel is on it.
We've been struggling a little bit the last few games. We've been on a little skid here recently, but guys are trying to just stay loose, have some fun, play some baseball in the summer, and have a good time.
Talking to Coach, you guys are kind of set up. You guys are more contact hitters. You're not set up to hit the big bombs. You're set up to play small ball. Keep that line moving, score runs. Having a little trouble, having some strikeouts, not able to move that train along. But tonight in that first inning, you guys got the thing going, and you kept pushing and pushing, and a couple of hits here and there, and you tack on 4, and boy, you could cruise after that. Your pitching kind of settled in, and off the races you went. Yeah,
it was a good night in the first inning at least. We didn't string as many together later in the game as we thought, and guys aren't hitting for too much power yet this year. A lot of guys, it's their first time swinging wood bats, so there's a little bit of adjustment to that, and just missing here and there. There's less margin for error with the wood bats, so I think you'll see guys get it going as the season keeps going on here with power numbers and stuff like that. But, we strung some nice hits together in the first inning, had a pretty good approach, pretty good mindset there going in the first. Just couldn't tack on after that. But
well, this isn't a park that's really friendly to a wooden bat either. You're 392 in the deep area, so you really got to stomp on one. But, let's talk about this defense. It's been solid all year long. You guys have really been, that first game there were some errors, and then after that you guys have settled in and really played good defense. Looks like you're comfortable turning the double plays, and everything's really trucking right along.
Yeah, we've been sloppy here and there every now and again, but I think for the most part, we've been pretty good defensively. Guys been pretty smooth out there. Like I said, a couple of mishaps every now and then, but that'll happen with any good team.
Well, what are you looking forward to here? You're living at home, so you've been on the field. You're taking away a lot of my easy questions here. Got your grandpa, but talk about this team. What are you looking forward to the next few weeks?
Just playing some more baseball. It's always fun. Blessed to have the opportunity every day to go in and play some baseball every day, so I'm really thankful for that. And Carroll's a great community to do it in, obviously. I grew up playing here, so like I said, great baseball community. Fans show out every night, so it's been a lot of fun.
Remember, you owe me. I saved your life today. I could have hit you in the chest and knocked you out, but I didn't, so I saved your life, so now you owe me one. We're going to step away. We got Coach here, and we'll come back after these messages. We would like to thank these great Merchant Program sponsors for 2019. Bruner, Reinhardt, and Morton LLP. Giant Seeds. Piranha Club. Lincoln Highway Pharmacy. Platinum Fitness. Templeton Savings Bank. State Wealth Management. Welcome back to Merchant Baseball. Jeff Honnold here with Coach Williams. And, we saved our livers because we said if we didn't get a winning streak, we're going to have to go out one of these nights. So
yeah, that's right.
We'll still do that, but, we won't have to drink quite as hard probably. But, 6-game losing streak, tough on any team. But I thought the team, we talked earlier, I thought they seemed loose before the game, relaxed, not pressing. They looked like they were ready to come out and just play.
Yep, absolutely, and they did just that. I mean, we punched them in the face. I wanted to score first, get the lead right away. I wish we would have tacked on some more after the first inning, but our pitching did a great job keeping us in the ball game and, limiting them to their runs.
Really aggressive in that first inning. You sent Frederick from second base on that really short fly ball testing, and I said, we're going. We're wanting runs tonight. So you could tell you were really pressing, getting guys in scoring position, trying to get them going. Was that kind of your mindset is, we just need to get this thing going and going early?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm being aggressive and just putting pressure on them and making them make plays. I knew that ball bounced away, and I knew it was about 10 feet away. I sent him, and if he made a good throw, he might have possibly been out, but you have to make a good throw, turn and throw on that, and I had a good feeling Frederick was going to make it there.
There were a lot of good plays tonight, good throws. There were a lot of pickoffs both sides. I thought both teams played pretty good ball all night long. A couple errors here and there, but some of those were on hops. But talk about your pitchers. I mean, they both got into trouble. They had base runners, really battled looked like you maybe were going to make a switch and maybe got talked out of that. But talk about how tough those pitchers were tonight.
Yeah, Chris, he had another good outing. He had his first start just last week against Storm Lake, and he threw good 5 innings, struggled there after the 5th, and I knew having 5 scoreless that it was nearing the end with him. I think he ended up with 95 pitches, so that's good outing for him, and he just needed that confidence, especially after that first time starting, and he battled for us, and then Puckett came in, threw strikes, got away from him a little bit that last inning, but it's always tough to get that final out. We just got to keep on playing clean baseball.
We were laughing up here. We lost the strike zone. I'm not sure where it went to.
I'm still trying to find it too.
Okay, so there was times it was high and right. If you framed it, you got it. I saw a little joke on today on Facebook where a kid jumped up, caught it, and framed it. A couple of those pitches that felt like that was what worked. And then those pitches that looked like they were down the middle weren't called, and then some. So we got lost. But was that frustrating for those pitchers too? Was that something that was really bothering
you could
them?
tell they were bothered by it, but that's something you can't control. That's something we preach to our players all the time. You can't control the umpire. If you could, you'd be an umpire.
That's right.
And if you are an umpire, you realize how hard it is to be an umpire. It's not easy, and
that's why we sit up here and chirp. But
yep.
It is hard because we really kind of laughed. We had to wait for the arm because you really didn't know. You couldn't anticipate. But a good win, good solid win. Now you come back. Now you got a league game tomorrow with Storm Lake here. Talk about the plans there. Are we making any lineup changes, or what are you thinking here off the top of your head?
It's still a little bit up in the air, but we're going to throw Jacobson. So he's going to be getting the start tomorrow. Hopefully the rain clears up and everything, the weather cooperates. But, yeah, Jacobson's going to get us a good outing from him and the bullpen, and lineup should be pretty much similar today.
And you get a day off Saturday, which nice easy day.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's just one, and then you come back on Sunday. And talk about, this is kind of new for you two, this grind. You're a coach, you're used to being on, but you usually got a few days in between. You get a bus ride home to think about next game. How much different has this been for you coaching?
Oh, it's been very different, but it's something I've been preparing myself all year, especially, coaching college baseball. So, but it's something that I love doing, and I love my job. And
looks like you're having a lot of fun.
I am having a lot of fun. I love baseball. I'm very passionate about it, and just I'm learning. I'm learning a lot, and that's all it's about. And just keep getting better each day.
Coming up doing interviews, before and after games, all the, you can call it media stuff, but we grab your attention before and after games. I walk in today and you're smiling. You're a 6-game losing streak and you're looking at me and smiling, going, I'm probably going, oh crap, he's got to interview me again. It's just the fun stuff that you get to do, and you're also working with a bunch of kids that want to get better. That has to just be a riot to be around every day.
Yep, absolutely. And as long as they want to get better, and then that makes me want to get better. That makes me want to show out every day and just keep grinding and doing whatever I can to get them better at whatever they need to get better at. And they keep on hitting on their own, playing catch, doing defensive drills on their own and everything like that. So that's good to see and everything, but hopefully we show out tomorrow.
Well, first game of a 10-game winning streak right here, so that's nice to get started. Yeah. We'll be coasting in here. That way we're just walking into the playoffs and being easy. So we'll call this the first of the 10. So then we'll lose one and go on another 10 and we'll be good. So
if it was just that easy.
It's that easy. I said it, so it's easy. Doug called the one earlier today how many people were here, and I lost, so I get one today. So we're going to go on a 10-game winning streak. Great to have you up here. Thanks, as always.
Yep.
We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be back on the air tomorrow, folks. Thank you to listening to Merchants Baseball here.